Why do you gotta all night, alright, so slow? Give it up, gonna be alright. All night, alright, with you. Why do you gotta all night, alright.
just need one good play.
I'm here. I am here. I'm here. Okay, wait. You won't be able to see me yet. I just thought I'd jump in and explain. So today's been a hell of a day. You truly would not believe it. But I literally got into my house in Sydney, like, honestly, as kickoff was happening. So I'm setting up all my microphones and stuff. My phone that I use as my webcam is out of battery. It's charging. And I'm setting up my stream of the game. I have never started a stream in such calamitous fashion. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I am here. I can confirm I am here. Come on, phone. Dude, all I need is like 1% from you. You're plugged in, literally. Where have you been? On a bus. My alarm did go off this morning, so I got a bus that was 2 hours later than the bus that I wanted to get, and then there was a road closure on the highway, and then there was another road closure on the way back. Like, it's actually, I thought like 5 times, alright, I'm gonna have to cancel the stream. So, like, believe me when I say, this is a bit of a miracle. I'm gonna set up a temporary camera, actually, while the main one is charging. Scored! Okay, it's all happening. This is, as I say, there's going to be a better camera, but for now, this is what we have. Here I am. I still actually need to set up the next page with the Tonga and Samoan logo. Samoa the away team. Okay. Cool. I am a simply model professional. I will say once, and I will not say it again, I don't show the game. That is crime. Let's see here. Talangi got the ball away. Oh, the offload was crazy to find Arasavita and then Tungo for the corner. Bang. I don't know who I'm going for in this. I truly love both teams. Oh, you've got to be joking. Okay. Hang on. The other thing is my internet is messing up. Okay. I will very, very soon be able to switch to the actual game page. Andrew Voss is thinking that maybe this isn't a try. Try is now confirmed. Okay. Noted. Bang. Okay. Watch this. Wow. I can't believe we're actually here. Is this phone charged? This useless phone, man. I swear to God. I actually swear down. It's crazy. Right. Calm. Settle. The other thing is, as Talangi misses, I have had to eat today. Oh my God. This quality. I've had to eat today exactly 2 bites of one sandwich. Oh, I'm so hungry. Hello, yes, that would be my food. Yeah. Wow, thank you. Jesus. Okay. Phone is charged. True story, fun fact. Alright, I can't, you know the part that I'm most upset about? I miss the Siva towel and the sippy towel. That's my favourite thing about International Rugby League. It's my favourite thing about Rugby League, flat out, straight up. Twitch is going off right now. There are so many followers coming through. There's 250 viewers on Twitch. Why this stream? Why? This is the worst stream I've ever done. Oh my days. Oh my days, bro. Okay. I'm gonna turn my camera off just for a second. We will be to normal proceedings very, very soon. I promise you. We will be there. Oh my days. Well, Jesus Christ. Thank you for all being there on Twitch. 250 has just gone way down to 66, but that is the most understandable thing I think I've ever seen. So that's completely valid. Leaguie, your problem wouldn't have happened if you just got a private jet. Well, maybe donate, little cheeky donate, and yeah. Someone on Twitch said, "Gee, shut up and show the game." Ah, well. I mean, since you asked so nicely. Oh yeah, wrong team. Sorry. Wrong team. Away team. It's for To'a Samoa. Come on, camera work. I promise you, I'm normally more professional. If this is your first time here, I actually good at what I do. But it's just today is not going that well. $9.2k. Yeah, we're hitting 9.2k on YouTube. All right, kick there on the last from To'a Samoa. Underneath this is Roger Silvasacek playing fullback for To'a Samoa. You haven't got the chat yet after everything I donated? Sorry, Dean, it's not been enough. It's not been enough. Okay, literally, you gotta be joking, man. Now my software is messing up. Yes, Twitch says 125 viewers. I'm pinning a message. There we go, pinned message. I'm genuinely crashing out. Why is my software not working, dude? Come on, I beg. It's my favorite game of the whole year, man. Oh, what? Okay, I fixed it. We're gonna make that work. Bang. To'o for the corner. Ultimate grubber kick in. No way. The ball's still bouncing there. Okay, they didn't get it. Wow. Hello. Good to see you all. On both YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is popping off. If you are new here, sorry about that. My bad. I don't show the game though. Alright. 4-0. Let me set up the clock. All of this, you know who you can blame for it? Dan and Kemp. That's a lie. Yeah, that man's a legend. But yeah, it's by virtue of me going out to Sydney. Wow, okay, so this is going to be actually a 20-meter restart. Yeah, it was air swings from everyone involved, and I think the players knew it. They were both still going for it. Clock will be up in a second. Legman, shut your cupboard door. Oh, yeah. Damn. That's a good point. I need to go and do that. Hang on, let me set up the clock first. 20-meter restart. To'a Samoa, Mate Ma'a Tonga. Although, I don't know if this is Mate Ma'a Tonga. I've seen, like... I think it's, like, the Tonga 13s. Technically speaking. Now a penalty. Okay, so this is a game that the odds were even coming into the fixture, and it's one where really either team I think has a lot of points in them. Penalties will determine this game, in my opinion. That's what I believe. Clock will start in just a sec. Provided I've set it up correctly. Please tell me I've set it up correctly. Why is Twitch chat not showing up? That's a funny thing for to see on screen. Come on, timer. Bang. Now I can relax. We're actually so good now. We're so good. Let's go. Let's go. I hate Twitch for promoting this stream, bro. Above all the other ones that I've done that have gone so well. 15 minutes into the game. Alright, I haven't even looked at the teams, bro. I've been literally just racing around. Iongi, I always say Iongi. Knocks the ball down. No, it's ruled a knockdown from Samoa, so Tonga will get 6 more here. Bang. My God, the way this going on Twitch, we're going to hit 1K by the end of today. I've got, like I can't count. There's too many. There's too many coming up, bro. Way too many. Up the milk, I can see on Discord that you send a message. Yes, you can. Not ban, but, you know, like mute or whatever. It's actually amazing, though, how many people, like, are you showing the game when there's a pinned message saying I don't show the game. Anyway, so Isaiah Katoa feeds the ball here. Havili in a dummy half. Gives it to Katoa at the back. Oh, they've got numbers there. Iongi does find his winger, Sione Katoa. The sideline is there. Steps back inside. Is this play on? No, it's not play on. The calls forward pass. It is a call forward pass. So speaking of bloke at a bar, right? Which you're going to hear me fangirling a lot today, I think. We did this little segment at the end where it was like you had to give a winner for each game and a try scorer. Denon said Katoa. There's 3 Katoas in the Tongan team. I'm gonna raise that as an issue. Do they have a HR department? Maybe. Ollie, this should be a very good game. It should absolutely be a very good game. Kate says holy bloke in a bar glaze. I mean, I'm going on it, dude. Like, yes. Yes, I like it. Okay. Cool. Vossi's talking about Iongi as a 22-year-old 5'8". I don't know if I view him as... Like, he's 22, yeah, sure. But 5'8"? I don't know. I wonder if maybe Parramatta see him that way, though. By the way, Leaguie saying Ollie doesn't work. There's 3 of us here. My bad. Yes, expat Ollie. Expat Ollie. But yes, Lane Dog, I am fixed. I don't know how the hell we've made this happen, but we have made this happen. So, yes. Good shot there from Kafusi, the veteran. He's been an enforcer for Tonga for quite some time now. And there was very exciting news that came out earlier today, I think it was, if not late yesterday, where Isaiah Katoa said he's committed to Tonga for life, which is incredibly exciting for me in particular. I think, and all the Tongans. Knock on their Sione Katoa. Samoa will get 6 more here. Blaze Talangi's clapping. Bogan, happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday. High five. Leaguie, have you sounded? I don't know what you mean. Also, I hope the microphone's okay because this is literally my like tertiary microphone, I would say. Tertiary. Big word. Ollie, do I really... it's been so frantic, bro. Do I need to check Discord right now? Expert Ollie. Do I need to? Is it incredibly urgent? Is this a life or death situation? Good to know. Mike is good. After game. Okay, cool. Well, after game, actually, we're doing the Leaguies, my award ceremony over on the Discord. Which, if you're new over on Twitch, do !Discord and you can join up. Penalty there for To'a Samoa, given away by Elias Katoa. So 4 points to nil. 22 minutes left in this first half. It's the opposite of yesterday's timer, where you had the English one where it counts up. Other way around. Lorenzo says, how does it feel to be doxxed? I wasn't, so it's fine. I'm all good, bro. I'm comfortable. NRL Vid says, can you stream the Leaguies? No, because I'm actually not really involved with it, so I don't have anything set up. We're going to be doing it in voice chat, though. We're going to be doing it in voice chat. All right. You ready? ASMR? ASMR? That wasn't really much ASMR, to be fair. I've got Pepsi Max in a bottle. Bang. I love the Tongan jerseys, bro. The chevron, how it's like got a Pacific design, so cool. So cool. Yes, Lorenzo, I will be at the Leagues. Of course I'll be at the Leagues. I wouldn't have missed it for anything. Not for anything, you know that. So let me have a look at these teams. You guys will know them. But okay, Molo's starting. Benayuelo is starting. Interesting, I would have thought so. Terrell May comes onto the bench. Lasati drops off the bench. I think that makes a lot of sense, actually. That's what I would have done for them to start with. Anyway, Blaise Salangi has opted to take the penalty goal. And you think he'll be able to level this up. Not level this up. Get up to 6-point lead quite easily. He does. Okay, 6 points to nil. It is for Samoa early on. I did think, coming into this game, that we'd see Samoa on top early. They're a side who obviously the benefit of blowing out the cobwebs last week. Tonga did not. We saw Samoa start quite slowly last week, so I thought we might see a similar thing with Tonga. Long way to go in this game. Leaguie, thoughts on running late? It's so stressful, bro. There were genuinely like 5 things, I would say, out of my control that stopped me from getting here on time. And even still, I actually did arrive at my house in time. So, like, that's insane. It's insane. Chop Sui says, Tyrone May should be halfback, Luai 5'8", and Blaze in the centers. I don't mind the combination of Blaze and Luai. I think they're both established NRL players in their positions. Tyrone May is solid. He's actually a lot better than a lot of Australian fans would know. He's doing well in England, but yeah. Okay, expert. I'll try and have a look. I'm extremely busy right now, though. Extremely busy. All right, good run there. Offload to Sasangi. Sasangi's a man who, it's funny, 12 months ago, I really wouldn't have thought much about him. But he's a proper, like, developing into a genuine star now. Tuvasashek gives it out to Jerome Luai underneath Junior Paulo. Back through the middle on the 4th. So one more to go in the set now. 20 minutes gone in the first half. 20 minutes gone in the first half. Thank you, Lorenzo. I appreciate it. Good take there, Katoa. After he knocked on the first one, he is a real target for our clubs. You often see when teams play the Sharks. But that was a great offload. That's got them another 15 meters. Easy. Rex says, I shot my aunt and my mum with a Nerf gun. Are you proud? No. But maybe. Depending on the context. Depending on the context. Samuel says, stop being so cute. Oh, bro, you're going to get me blushing. And with this light, that's difficult to do. Kat says, so were you late again? Again, I'm not late very much. I don't think I've ever missed the kickoff to a game before. Travels, bro. Travels. Expat Ollie, though, said, Leaguie, why are you still in Sydney? I thought you went back to Canberra. I came from Canberra this morning. Hopper Whitey gives it out to my goat, Daniel Tupou. Stepping back in field. Oh, man. So cool to see Daniel Tupou playing rugby league, bro. So cool. It's just literally the most gracious individual you could ever imagine. The gazelle of a man. Like, man, what type of Canberra? What? Bro, I'm in too much of a weird headspace to be answering questions like that. Alright. One more to go in the set here for Tonga. It looks like it's Halasima at a dummy half. Gives it out to Isaiah Katoa, who is really their dominant player. Am I hearing hymns? Am I hearing hymns? I thought I was hearing hymns there for a second. NRL Vid says, Leaky, I'm glad to see that you didn't collapse of sleep deprivation last night. I didn't, but that might be why. I mean, I don't know why my alarms didn't go off this morning. Maybe they did and I just slept through them. I don't know, but like, maybe that's what the sleep deprivation did. I'm definitely hearing hymns. Oh, bro, it's beautiful. It's actually so beautiful. Rex says, my aunt is from Sydney and it was a new Nerf gun. I mean, kind of valid then. They're doing... It sounds like they're doing the Viking clap. So cool. Alright. So, in a dummy half there, Yoelu gives it out to Luai's kick from inside the 40. It's angled. Not enough. Not enough. Katoa gets it. Benjamin says, gotta love Firefox picture-in-picture. It's a great feature. Although I use Brave, personally. ReactBot, are you there?
Fair dinkum, spot's gone, mate.
He's there. He's there. That's the one time I'll use him this stream. Probably. The way it tends to go. It's just... This is unique. This is something unique to Rugby League. Well, rugby, I would say. These hymns at the games. Oh no, Toya is on the ground. Lorenzo's correct. As usual, Lorenzo is slightly ahead of me. I'll tell you, I guess, what, second half? Oh, no, when there's the next conversion, I'll tell you when he strikes the ball so you can sync up with me. If you want. Alright, ball out to Katoa again to do the kicking. There's a healthy mix of red and blue in the crowd, but I do think a bit more red. And knock on there. To'o. Damn. You don't see that happen very often, do ya? Tonga get the ball back. I don't know. I kind of feel like I can go for Tonga. There's something about just the fact that they were the first. You know, I kind of want it. Kind of want it. Chop Suey says I'm so behind. Well, it's like yesterday. I'm in front of some and I'm behind others. This does at least give me a chance to finally eat something. I've had so little to eat today. I'm malnourished. Let's go. So, Katoa fed the scrum and just goes himself. Sione Katoa. I really need to be specifying which Katoa. Havili in a dummy half. The London bound. Saliva Havili. Katoa with it. This is as good an attacking chance as you can really have. Whoa, pass way over the top. Daniel Tupou was not in position. Offload wildly back in field. And they... Oh, Iongi did well to get away from two there, actually. Bang. Will he get it out to Tupou? No, he won't. He'll knock it on. On the first. Jesus. Iongi, I mean... Out of absolutely nothing, he tried to make something happen. The Samoans are loving it. But Jesus, the pass over the top initially from Iongi to find Tupou. Tupou was... He didn't really have enough room out there anyway. Ollie says, thoughts on Ashes? Very disappointed. Actually, like, really, really disappointed with England. They're better than that. And they were outclassed completely. So, yeah. Yeah. Ollie Op says, where's your screen? I'm watching the game like there. Just literally to the right-hand side of the camera. So, and I'm watching on Foxtel Go. Foxtel Go. Who won the Dally M last year? If you mean this year, just gone, Tedesco. If you mean the year before, it was Jerome Hughes. Alright, Mariner playing centre. He was a prediction that I had for a try scorer in this game. After he messed up a few last week, I thought he'd be absolutely desperate to get one. Lorenzo says, bro pulled up in an English accent for it. I did. My English accent, it was good, but like it bounced around a lot. It was sometimes London, it was sometimes Manchester, it was sometimes Liverpool, it was sometimes freaking Newcastle. So like, it was a bit all over. I just didn't actually commit to one. So, Mo says, I show Speed needs to go to NRL Vegas. Would be a big coup to get him there. Alright, after a 30-meter gain, Yoelu gives it out to Jerome Luai. Big kick up over the top to find Lehigh Hopewadi underneath it. Here's a guy who has had some brilliant performances in Tongan jerseys. I remember a game he played against the Kangaroos, which they did lose, but he put in a brilliant effort himself. We'll see what he can do here, because he's not used to playing fullback at Clubland, obviously. So, Lorenzo says, it was good, but I could do better. I'm a quarter British. Alright, I'll take those odds. The Bodson says, Leaguie, you look like you put the milk before the cereal. You clearly need to learn that looks can be deceiving, so I would never do that. Reckless says, I see you using the math clip for your Insta. I did put it on my story. So Yoelu comes off the field. Really, he was just on. Normally they like lag behind a few sets there, but just Tavanga on the field. I don't believe that he's... No, what? Bro, literally, I could see Yoelu on the field. What are you talking about? They just showed a graphic saying Yoelu came off for Tavanga, and I can see Yoelu there. So, great. NRL vids. I can't actually see your new profile pic. Oh, it's my face. Great. Outstanding. So good, bro. So good. Talangi in a dummy half. Gives it to To'a off the back of the error. He got past one. He got past Eliesa. To'a couldn't get past another. Okay. So they're on the halfway here, To'a Samoa. Talangi runs out of dummy half. Oh, does a little... That's an odd step. It was a little bit of a side one when no one was even like necessarily around. I can't get this lighting right. Is that... Oh, that's better. That's much better, actually. Bang. Look at me. I'm lit. I'm well lit. Why did you think England played bad? I'm not sure why. I think the occasion just got to them. Oh, that's a take for Jeremiah Nene. Oh, that's a great take, and it's a try for To'a Samoa. Jesus, he's a proper aerial threat as far as back rowers come. And bang, look at those Samoan flags in the background. Dude, that's seeds. That whole end of the ground is Samoan. Whoa. Bro, it's enough to make a grown man cry. Jesus. Look at the flags up and about, man. This is in Brisbane. This is in Brisbane. What a take from Nene. Momentum gets him there. It does get him over the in-goal. There's definitely more than one movement, but momentum does get him into the in-goal, in fairness. Juan says thoughts on France beating Jamaica. I did not know that they were playing, if I'm completely honest. Unfortunately, the Netherlands lost yesterday to Serbia by quite a lot. I think it was like 28-6 or something like that. So, on Twitch, we've got 104 viewers. If you are new here, we're trying to get 1K by the end of the year over on Twitch. We're 56 short. So, if you like what you see. I don't show the game though, because that's crime. Time is paused. Oh, damn it. It sometimes just messes up like this. I'll be able to fix it. Hang on. I will try and read out as many of the new Twitch followers as I can. That was Hona Evania. Thank you. But there's just so many. There's so many. Lorenzo says the Dutch suck. I mean, they're not as good as Serbia. I think that was quite clear. Bro, what? The code is just crashing. For the timer. Talangi from in front. Bang. Hits it, and it's 12 points to nil. Like I say, this is probably kind of what I expected, at least very early on. But not like this. Sorry, not if it continues like this. Okay, I think I'm kind of messed up the code. Siup says, hello, I'm new. Hello, sir. Welcome aboard. Good to see ya. Oh, no, I've messed up the code. Why are there so many Talangis? Well, there's a Talangi and there's a Taulangi. They're different. I keep trying to set up the code and it's just crashing. Is Smart Guy here? He's my coder. My local coder. I think I'll be able to get the timer working in a second though. Yes, there we go. Did a little bit of coding on the run. Yeah, I know a thing or two about technology. The timer will be back in a moment. There we go. Offload there for Josh Papali'i. Oh, and Jazz Tavanga got that ball. I think it was initially bound for Junior Paolo. There we go. Timer is well and truly fixed. Bang. Yes, 12 points to nil. It is. I do think it's hard to tell whether it's red in the crowd or like the seats at Suncorp because they're kind of red-ish. But nice mix. I wonder how many people went to this game. There was 60,000 for the Ashes yesterday at Wembley. We'll see how many we get today. So good run there, Robert Toya. Nice little centres run. He gets into his work. It's something I like about him at the Roosters. The modern centre takes a lot of runs out of their own end. trying to get my Ethernet working. I'm doing this on Wi-Fi right now. All good. See you later. Brian To'o gets the ball about 50 meters out from his own end and gets just beyond the 20. So, not bad. The seats are maroon. Yeah, I know, but, you know, red-ish. Red to some extent. So, Terry says, good to see the Kangaroos win. Hard disagree. But I'm glad that you get to enjoy it at least. Run there for Tuivasa Sheck up to the 40, I think that is. He only went a dummy half. Gives it to Josh Papali'i, the veteran. How many games has he played now for Samoa, Josh Papali'i? Josh Papali'i. Ollie, Expat Ollie, I know you're already following on Twitch, bro. I know you're already following. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing this. 11 games for Samoa. Out of the 4, Blaze Talangi. That's the kind of thing that can get Tonga back involved into this game. I think if it's 12-6 at half time, that sets up a juicy second half. Very juicy second half. Bogan says, would you rather get $1 trillion and not a chopped hairline or kiss rip shirt Dominic Young? Now that's hard. That's very, very difficult. 1 trillion is a lot. Can I phone a friend? Can I phone a friend, please? Alright, 6 more there for Tonga. And Rocco Rocha agrees with me. 12-6. I think that's what they need. Sonny Luke with the run in behind. Oh my god, he's just been leveled. Absolutely leveled by Junior Paulo. What a hit, son. What a hit, son. Jesus Christ. Little hooker darting around the middle. No thank you, sir. That was textbook. Jesus. That was a banger of a hit. Luke out to Wong. Dummies. Goes himself. They've got 2 more to play with here. They're 10 meters out, Tonga. Luke is in at dummy half again. Goes short ball towards Elias Katoa, who's trying to work his way to the line. Can't get there. 1 more to go here. Still has the ball. They play it. Paulo was sort of in the ruck, but nothing doing there. Katoa kicks in behind, trying to find Vaimanga. Oh, he gets a little bit of a go at Tuivasa Sheck, but not enough. Not enough. Have I been saying Vaimanga or Halasima? It was Halasima. 1 year of these two playing, and I still can't tell them apart from a distance. I feel like less bad about it because they look really alike. Okay, they look super alike. But anyway. International footy is insane. Agree, Lorenzo. Hard agree. Should they do a Tonga versus Samoa State of Origin style format, and will it work? I would start by at least having these teams play each other once a year. I think this is the first time in 3 years, by my count, that they've played each other, which is silly. We are just hurting ourselves by having that be the case. But I would adore, a series where they play each other in an Origin style. I've said this game, at its best already, is Origin quality. Already. In my opinion. If they were able to, properly train for it and be at the peak of their powers for it. It definitely will be in 5 years time. Yo, Siup is back. Sasangi, that's a good run, tackled from behind. That one is by Vaimanga, not Halasima. I just hit the follow goal. Sick, we're at 950. Dude, we started today at 900. This is insane. I think by far my biggest Twitch stream. Let's go. Sasangi has knocked it on though. So it remains 12-0. 5 minutes now left to go inside this first half. Danny said, walking home, just got told that my great-grandmother will have an assisted death. Oh my god, bro. I'm so incredibly sorry to hear that. I don't even know how to respond. That's tragic. No one should have to go through that. Hopefully I can help distract you a little bit from that. But sorry about that, Danny. Sorry. Okay. So Tonga are on the 30. Luke is in a dummy half. Ball plays out to a hard-running Tolatau Kola. I'm curious to see, because they named the team as if Tupou was playing outside Kola rather than Toya. I would have thought that they'd have Toya for sure, but I haven't actually got a chance to see. No, Toya is on the other side of the field. Is he? No. Yes, he is. That's interesting. There's a Roosters combination there that they just haven't gone with. So, Katoa out to a ball play out of Fanua Blake. Now Alasima with a run up towards the 30. Not bad. George says, how many videos do you have? I don't know, but you can view it on my YouTube. There's a way of seeing. Katoa with a big kick over the top. I think Eliasa is chasing. Taps it back. Still the last, and Samoa have got it. It's Chanel Harris-Savita. That was a big play. Big play. Big play CHT towards end of first half to get Eli Katoa bat back. Bang. So is Tavanga playing hooker? No, now like Talangi goes into hooker. Is Ioela still on the field even? I don't think so. It can't be because Harris-Tavita's on the field. Ollie says, Leaguie, why are you taking notes again? You going to be on Bloke in a Bar? I am, yes. Yes, I found out the day before yesterday, I think. On stream. Ollie says, 64, can we make it 100 on YouTube again? Have we had 100 today? No, we haven't. We haven't. Still, though, it's going hard. I would have thought the PNG streams were bigger, but anyway. Siop says, I'd like to make a deal. If Tonga wins, you have to scream as loud as you can, but if they lose, I'll spam W Samoa. I'm in a home, like my family home right now. My family home. But I would love to see Tonga win, so I might take those odds. Might just take those odds. Alright. Yes, thank you, Ollie. It means heaps. It means it's insane. It was yesterday? Was it actually? It was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, Jesus. Like I said, it's been a frantic 24 hours. Absolutely frantic. To'o does catch that, and that is a penalty for who? For Samoa. Isaiah Katoa, I think, yeah, he's not very happy with himself there. It was for an offside. So Tonga, you think, will not get a chance to score for the rest of this half. The worst thing that could possibly happen for them is to go into the sheds 18-0 down. Now, that'd be devastating. Benjamin says, call me biased, but I think Bloke at a Bar is better with you on it. Well, I thank you, but, bro, Guru and Timmy are incredible at what they do. And, solely walking in their footsteps. I can only hope to be as good as the two of them one day. So, yeah. I'll do a cringe dance. I'll definitely do a cringe dance. I haven't done that on... Well, I've definitely done that on stream before, so... Yeah. RS Show says, why are all people from Sydney incapable of pronouncing the E sound? Am I? Give me a word, and I'll pronounce it. So Tavanga with a run. Harris-Tavita in a dummy half. Gives it out to the left-hand side to find Luai. Back inside for Tuivasa Sheck, and there's already... They were going to give away an obstruction there. The two, former Warrior in Tavanga and current Warrior in Tuivasa Sheck. DeBoster, I am not watching this illegally, no. Oh, big hit there from Katoa on Luai, but Luai gets away and does a little goosey. Cheeky goosey. And runs into Jazz Tavanga. It's stagnant attack, is what I would describe it as. Say E. E. Kalani, I think Hammy is very funny, to be honest. I do. Everyone's got their opinions, but he's a very funny man, in my opinion. Yes, deal. Deal, Siop. I'll do a cringe dance, so to speak. Paolo, will he get an offload away? He does. Oh, Mariners knocked this one on. So 30 seconds left. Tonga will get the ball. They need to pack this scrum quickly if they're going to have a shot at all here. Luai's given his team made a coat hanger. It was a comedy of errors, much like my day so far. The Bonster, there is absolutely zero chance I'm doing that. Thoughts on Sunderland being second? Bro, I was watching last night those minutes. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a Sunderland AFC supporter. I was watching them play against Chelsea last night. The minutes were ticking down, and I'm like, hoping they hold on to it. Katoa doesn't hold on to it, gets an offload, and I think that's a knock on both ways. That's half time. Yeah, it was 1-1, and I was just hoping that Sunderland would be able to hold on to the draw. Bro, and then they score in the 93rd minute to win. Crazy. Crazy. Expat, yeah, I think Galaxy Footy would be interested, for sure. Sorry, Ollie, that you lost it to my boys, though. Look at those flags in the crowd. It looks like they're just kind of happy to be celebrating. Anything, basically. Wow. Okay, Twitch check. We're at 954 followers. Crazy. I'm going to briefly go check my Ethernet, why it's not working, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay. So Dean's donated $3 and said chair time. Can someone please explain to me what happened at the start of the game? I know Utoka Manu has gone off. So I was hearing Meninga then just say it should have been Sinbin Molo. Am I actually... can I rewind? Oh, no, it's not enough. I don't think. No. I can only rewind half an hour, so that's why. The bossa says, if I donated $5,000 dues, would you scream racial slurs? For $5,000, depends which ones. Hard depends which ones. There are definitely some I wouldn't. It was a head clash. I mean, they were pretty adamant that... I think the phrase was sin bin all year. So, see up. I'll stick to my deal. If Tonga win, I'll do a cringe dance. I'd take that. Bro, my brother has made me some outstanding sandwiches. Up the Milk says, not due to liking Sunderland or disliking Chelsea, just despise that blonde idiot of an Argentinian. Are you a United fan? Is that why? Okay. Yeah, so the other thing that I want to know from you guys, how was the Siva Tau versus the Sippy Tau? As I say, that is my favorite thing in rugby league. To have missed it hurts me incredibly deeply. I've genuinely been looking forward to that all year. But it is what it is, and I'll watch the replay. Was it good? I still show people a clip from 2021, the World Cup, where they did it in England against each other, and like they choreographed it so they did Samoa one bit, Tonga one bit, and like exchanged. It was so cool. So was it good? Was it good? See up says, how old are you? I'm 23. Just turned 23 a couple weeks ago. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Hasman on YouTube said, Moldo hit Utikamanu with a shoulder in the head. Utikamanu went off for a HIA and failed. Moldo didn't get binned. Smart Guy says, I was catching a bus from Roma Street bus station at about 11:30, and on my LG, I thought there was a protest on until I remembered the game was on today. There were so many people that early. That is crazy. Yeah, I remember this was, it must have been 2021, World Cup was on, in Canberra, and Tonga and Samoa had just found out they were going to meet each other. This wasn't the game. They found out they were going to meet each other. And there are cars driving up and down Northbourne Avenue in Canberra with To'a Samoa painted on the side, flags everywhere, organized. Like, how does that even come about? But it was crazy. TZ says, do you go for Tonga or Samoa? Honestly, both. Like, I'm a pure neutral in this sense. Given that Tonga are down and I want to see a competitive game, I'm hoping Tonga score the next couple of tries, so. Hasmet says it was the first minute that Utikamanu went off, so that's going to have a huge impact then for Tonga. They've got Fotueka on the bench, luckily. Vaimunga, I suppose, can be used as a bit of... Oh, Wong can be used as a middle as well, to be fair, actually. But yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I just won a Grand Prix with Hulkenberg in F1 25. I feel like I accomplished something. You did. That's very impressive. The war cries are really good. Yeah, that's the Siva Tau versus the Sippy Tau. I can't wait to watch that. I can't wait to watch that. Terry says, any chance you stream Ireland versus Wales League second game? I can't, unfortunately. I can't. I don't have the time. The boss says, if Son missed the war cry, I'd feel so bad for them. Yeah, especially someone who literally, like, all season long, where everyone's talking about the NRL, I just want to see the war cry between Tonga and Samoa. As soon as I saw the Pacific Championships, I was like, that's what I'm looking forward to. This game. Oh, there we go. I can see some replay of it. Oh, that looks pretty sick. We need to lean into that so much more. Dylan, what is your daughter's name? I don't know. Okay, just 1 second. I don't know my daughter's name, which is a bit of a problem. I am in Sydney. Yes, I am in Sydney. All right. 10 million streams / views a day or no new NRL teams for 50 years. I like new NRL teams, so definitely 10 million streams a day. That's just two good things. Two incredibly good things. Why is your name Dylan? Because of Bob Dylan. So possession, 58% is to Samoa. Interesting. That's quite unbalanced. Normally we do see a bit more of a 50-50, but it would at least explain a bit more of the 12-0 scoreline. I'll make a note of that. 58% possession Samoa might explain 12-0. Tonga blowing out the cobwebs. Geez, a pretty barren panel there. It's just Duke and Ennis. It's just very much postseason at Fox League. Goddamn. There's nothing going on. What a hit that was from Paulo. Look at Haas's reaction. That's so funny. Jakey, thank you for following. As well as IRC as well. On Twitch. Play live stream, just get rid of score and time. Illegal, sir. I mean, pinning comments doesn't do anything. Just every 5 minutes, I should type in a link to the New South Wales Copyright Act of 1968. People can learn. The Leaguie, why you type fast? Why you write like you're running out of time? I type fast. I don't know why. Wait, why do you specifically think I type fast? I do type fast, though. Thank you, smart guy. I appreciate it. Chop says, just have a disclaimer on stream above webcam. It's kind of getting... Well, it's only relevant in international season, to be fair. It is getting a bit to that point, but like it ruins it for everyone else, dude. Everyone else. I know, Benjamin, right? People don't seem to know piracy is a crime. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a handbag. Come to Auckland, Otahu for a parade, and we eat horse. I would love to be in a parade in Auckland for a fixture like this, if that's what you're getting at. So, very cool. The monster says, jokes on you, Leaguie. I stole a car that had a handbag in it. Yo, 2 birds with 1 stone. That's insane. So good. Smart guy's getting bullied on Twitch. He is? No. That's so rude. I saw Jakey say something that wasn't very nice to him. I did see that. Smart guy. Not smart guy. Hang on.
Gala,
Reactbot, what do you think of copyright fraud?
Fair dinkum, copyright fraud's a gala move, mate.
There you go. Galah move. Don't be a galah. I don't know why he says galah so much. So our guys actually sent a link to the Copyright Act 1968. Let's go. Up the Milk says, disappointed by the Gillaroos today. I do not know anything about that. Let me actually have a look. Let me have a little squiz. Gillaroos, oh my god, they beat To'a Samoa 60-0. I heard some people saying, like, I'm disappointed, so I had hopes. Damn. Jesse Southwell kicked 8 from 11. Surges with 2. Damn. Poor Jamie Soward, man. He's a Leaguie fan, by the way, for those of you who didn't know. He's a Leaguie fan. Smart guy says, I didn't code it to say galah so much. Well, he does. Every second message is calling me a galah. Where is Coco? That's a good question. I'll try and get Coco. 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 Nah, she's not around. She is not around. Oh, my microphone picks up a lot from distance. I can see it in OBS. Damn. Yeah, she's not around. Expat Ollie says, actually, I've already talked to your dad before. That's true, actually, technically. On a video call. Right. DeMonster says, need Gillaroos to make the final so I can wear an Australia jersey to the Pacific Championships and not look like an idiot. That's a great reason. Great reason. Should you not wear, if you can, the Netherlands Rugby League jersey? You'd look so much better in bright orange. Lorenzo says, I may have dog-napped Coco. My dog needed a friend. Honestly, valid. Good reason. That's a good enough reason. I back it. 11 tries to none. The Gillaroos are just miles ahead of everyone. Everyone. But you have to have games like that. And people will be saying, that was bad to watch, that wasn't entertaining. You can't just have the Gillaroos not playing. They just don't have anyone to play. I keep getting this ad about dog poo. It's not very nice. I hate it, actually. Ollie, brother, I don't even know. I'm not making an R360 video until they actually do something. My next video is about Ukraine. But honestly, I've been focused on a Perion bloke and an exam that I have on Thursday. There's been a lot going on. I'm actually pretty burnt out, I'll be real. So, another Ollie says, jump on the bed now. What's in it for me? What's in it for me, though? That's the question. What's the question? Hazman says, that's nice, Leaguie. I just got an ad about pneumonia. Maybe I'll take the dog food then. It's just, you know, while I'm actively trying to eat some lunch, I know it's 5 o'clock at night here in New South Wales, but while I'm actually trying to eat something, it's just an ad about dog poo. Lorenzo says, jump on a bed, you'll get a childhood again. I'm already very childlike. Like, very, very childlike. My childhood ain't over. I'm not letting go of it. I'm literally sitting here being a YouTuber. Like, if there's nothing more childlike than that. No person is less mature than someone who actually, like, is employed by YouTube. Is Rhino's V Cook Islands on 9? Good question. When people keep asking me about this and referring to South Africa as rhinos, and I keep thinking Leeds rhinos, and I'm like, I didn't know that was happening. Let me see. It would come under internationals. Yes, it is on 9 and KO. That's very cool, actually. That's great publicity for South African Rugby League. Jump on the ground if you're not jumping on the bed. I will jump, provided that Tonga score the first try in the second half. If they do, I'll do a little jump. George says, is that your dog? Is what my dog? Where is dog? Ben says, Benjamin says, I spend my days working a real job and coming home and watch Thomas and Friends with my kids. You can be a child if you want. Honestly, that sounds like a blessed existence. Watching Thomas and Friends, what a banger of a show. Old version was better. Obviously, we all kind of just like what we grew up with. But yeah, bro, give me like the stop motion one. So good. So good. Ollie, Expert Ollie says, Leaguie hire me for Ukraine vid. You did make one on Jet and it was good, but I've already pretty much got it all written. I just need to record. Samoa running out. The crowd does go, to be fair, a little bit wild. You can sort of hear it. RS, I don't know who Daniel Naroditsky is. No idea. Never heard that name before. Benjamin says, obviously Model Series Thomas was better. That's what I raised my kids on. You're a good man, Benjamin. You're a good man. Normally when a streamer like ducks their head off stream like this is because they're snorting a line. I promise you I'm not. I'm just having some egg with tomato sauce on bread. Love that Lisati got to run out with the team despite him not playing. It's nice for him to get to experience it at least. But yeah, he's me learning that he's Samoan. Well, to be fair, last week I learnt it. But I don't know why I assumed he was Tongan. Jeez, that's a sea of red. Proper sea of red, man. It's just such good scenes. And I promise you, Rugby League will fall in love with this. We're going to be raving about it for the next week. Then as soon as internationals are over, everyone forgets. And it's just rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. There's the kickoff for the second half. If you want to sync up with me, I need to actually get back on the game page. There we go. Alrighty. Samoa fans are crazy. Samoa fans are crazy, but I think Tonga fans are just as crazy in the best possible way. New South Wales all day. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. As well as, whoa, tough one. And I can pronounce Nwanganito Arce. So, that is tough. We're up to 960. That is insane. That is insane. Alright, played there by Halasima. Now Vaimanga. Okay, so I can tell the difference just because of the numbers on their backs. Cool. Adafadil Blake Dummies goes himself. Had a little bit of a half break there. Gets up to the halfway line. Is held down there by Jazz Tavanga. Yeah, that is 6 again. Jazz gives away 6 more. Ding, ding. Come on, Tom. One try. I noticed that Samoa have the names on the back of their jerseys and Tonga don't. That's a shame. I mean, granted, about half of the Tonga names would be Katoa, so why don't you just do it and, you know, save money on printing by just putting Katoa on the back of all of them. Ollie OP, okay, the messages were deleted. Please don't spam, bro. It's against the rules. You get timed out. Trivia for the Leaguie. Extremely hard edition. What NRL team was added in 2023? I don't know, but what I do know is Sonny Lucas through. Now for the corner. Katoa back in field. The ball's hit the ground. Okay, Jesus, how did they blow a try there? They had so many chances to score there. Halasima in a dummy half. Gives it out the back to Katoa. They've still got 2 tackles left here. Now Vaimanga shifting across to the right. Siwa Wong gets it. One-on-one with Nene, but Nuai comes in on the inside. Last one to go now. Luke in a dummy half. Gives it out to Vaimanga. Back. No, short ball, in fact. Offload. Oh, he gave a short ball to Adafanoa Blake, who offloaded back, but it bounced off his face. How did Tonga blow that? How did Tonga not score? Wow. 38 half 2. How did Tonga not score? Execution. Execution was off. Ollie, I literally just warned you. You will. I will time you out, brother. Or my mods will time you out. Cade says there's no game in Samoa. Sorry, there's a stadium in Samoa big enough. After Kalani says, is there a big enough venue to host this game in Samoa or Tonga? Because they have to get the game over there. There isn't. You'd be losing a lot of money. As cool as it would be, you'd be losing a lot of money. Oh, beautiful pass back inside from Luai to fight Junior Paulo. Lehigh Hapawadi does tackle him with the help of Dimitri Vaimanga. So, on the last here, Harris Tavita, Paulo's hurt. He's holding his ankle. Nane puts a kick in behind. Hapawadi has got it. Paulo is on the ground here. Expat Ollie says, did you see my latest vid? You are in it. I have not seen anything beyond the rewind. I apologize, but I'll have a look. Junior Paulo hat-trick on the cards. That's a bold prediction to be making right now. That man is hobbling around. How come Rugby League isn't big in the Solomon Islands, 5th most populated nation in Oceania? I don't know, to be honest. I know very little about that country. Iyongi is bouncing away from a number of them. Look at him being able to do this running game in the middle of the field. That's like a 20-meter run. That's easy, a 20-meter run. Okay, beautiful pass back inside now for Adafanoa Blake, who isolated their Junior Paulo. He's getting up a little bit gingerly here. He's still showing a number. That's good. Katoa putting a kick up. They're not finding Tupou. They're finding more Sione Katoa, or Eliezer Katoa, actually. It's Katoa kicking for Katoa. To'o loses it, but it was backwards. Luai gets an offload now to Harris Tavita. Tuivasa-Sheck at the back. Gets past one. Jesus Christ, if he gets past Vaimanga, what a run that was from Roger Tuivasa-Sheck up beyond the 30. And I am so unfathomably out of breath. It's actually not fair. Wow. Smart guy, yes, the awards are on Discord. They are on Discord. Good time to have Terrell, mate. It is a good time to have Terrell, mate. I'm amazed he wasn't starting, but anyway, is what it is. The Bodster, I have not played that game in 2 weeks. I played half of a match, I hated it, and I went away. Unfortunately, and that pains me, because I want to love that game more than anyone, trust me. As Matt says, Tonga do have names on the back, they're just all called FKZ. That checks out. Okay, so, we've got Roger Tuivasa-Sheck tackled by FKZ. FKZ is in at marker, putting pressure on Tavanga. Paulo gets it, that's a good tackle from FKZ. Oh, damn. I speak like a racing commentator, that's true. Or like a South American soccer commentator. Luai gets it, tackled, gets an offload back to Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Still the last. He will put a kick across field. Try and find the wing of Murray, Taulagi, and Tupou. Tupou doesn't go up for it. Taulagi offloads back. Tungo's got it. Chips over the top. Iongi's back there. They're going to force a dropout here. They will. They will. Iongi got away from a couple, but geez, that's a result and a half. That's a result and a half for Samoa. And the difference, I think, is that they are just a little bit more well-oiled. A little bit more well-oiled right now. Smart guy says, I love being around the company of persons under the age of... Nope. Not reading the rest of that. That would be clipped. Wow. That was legal brain being like, stop, now, please stop. I just said I love being in the company of. Tap back there by Tupou. Sasangi's got it. Jesus Christ, he could have scored. Samoa have a fresh set on Tonga's line now. Harris Savita gives it out to Tuivasa Sheck. Now Jazz Tavanga. Is he playing hooker? Is he playing lock? I don't know. Who are Tonga playing tomorrow? You mean next week? They're playing New Zealand. Not a bad run there from Papali'i. Fundamentally, though, just a little bit of a settler after he changed the angle. Polo gets it out to Luai. They've got numbers. Rushing defense from Sione Katoa. That ball is flirting with the sideline. To'o's got it. Tackled there by Isaiah Katoa. No, he's not. He breaks through. Jesus, it would have been a great play, but he does break through. He gets now one-on-one with Hopawati. They tackle him with a number of Tongan teammates to help. Ball comes out of dummy half. Luai's got it. Paolo now with the ball. Ball playing in the middle of the field. Sasangi changes the angle. Goes back towards the middle of the post. They've got one more to go. Set in the middle of the field. 5 meters out. Harris Savita is in at dummy half. Goes to the right-hand side. Talangi doesn't kick. He's got space in front of him. Offloads wildly back in field. Jazz Savanga's got it. Offload to Sasangi. This is insane. Luai, they've got numbers. Nene, will he go himself? He won't. He puts a little kick in behind. Has he got there? You've got to be kidding. That is the most insane of tries. That is the most insane of tries. What the hell, dude? What the hell? This side couldn't execute anything last week, but Samoan Rugby League. What a try that was. The number of offloads. That was crazy. Wow. 16 points to 0. I think he's got it. There was so much going on there. There was so much going on there. I thought Talangi was going to score here with he had a bit of space in front of him, but tackled by Luke, wild offload. Tavanga got it, offload to Sasangi, quickly onto Luai. Then there were numbers. Nene got it. I was screaming in my head, cut out to To'o, but he goes himself and he's claiming it for sure. Beware the second rower's kick. Ah, yes. George says, did he ground it? Well, he's claiming it. They will review it. They will review it, George. Yes, try confirmed. Bang. Jeremiah's got 2. Egg says, footy may be banned after last night, but the missus never said no footy via Leaguie. Permission from lawyer to claim lawyered. I'm not a lawyer, but you have permission. You have permission. Ollie, I can't remember who I voted for. I do have a record of it, but I can't remember. Jesus. Jeremiah Nene getting up and about in that blue jersey. Beautiful. Beautiful. 16 points to 0. Tasman says, new Cowboys Haas are dead at 6, Nene at 7. Easy, they got Lukey coming back, play him back row. Wow. So Blaze Talangi will line up a kick after kicking so well last week. He's got 2 from 3 today. It's, I think, quite an important kick, to be fair. 3 converted tries. And he has missed it. He's put it out to the right. So it remains 2 converted tries plus 1 unconverted try. 16 points, the gap. 16-0 curse. 16-0 curse. If Samoa rack up enough of a score here and Tonga lose to New Zealand, then Samoa can still make the final of this tournament, which would be kind of crazy. Ollie, I genuinely don't know who I voted for. The boss said yes. If you don't have 40 grand right now, I would certainly contemplate hitting the gritty for sure. I'd contemplate it. Tournament still alive with Tonga win. Yes, true, correct. I mean, it's still alive with a Samoa win. It just means we're going to get a Samoa versus Tonga No, hang on. Even if Samoa win, the tournament is still alive. It could still be a Tonga versus Tonga versus Samoa grand final, which is what I would hope for if Tonga can beat New Zealand. Why did he miss? He just kicked it out to the right, sir. Kicked it out to the right. Samoa win. Yes. True. See up, I was not kidding. I do not kid. Oh, there's a penalty on Josh Papali'i. Todd Smith rules on that one. Smart Guy says, that's a rather wonderful try animation. I wonder what wonderful individual could have created such a masterpiece. He must have been a real smart guy. Talangi missed twice. He scored a penalty goal for the other points. It said two from 3. I thought. It was great last week. That I know. Oh, they haven't got touch. Daniel Tupou. No, you've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. Tungo for the corner. He's broken free of 1. That is the most insane of plays. He's over the sideline. Is he? No, he's not. What has just happened, man? So, they kicked for touch. Tupou kept it in field. The player who he tapped back to knocked it on immediately. And they're ruling that Tungo's gone over the sideline, having taken his advantage, which I agree with vehemently. That's a great call. I don't know if he was over the sideline, though. I back it. I back it. Kohler, just hold it. I can't believe he dropped it. I truly can't. That was insane. But Tonga get the ball. Come on, Tonga. Show me points. Show me points. What is it with teams wearing... Well, from red and white countries that can't score points? I'm looking at you, England. I'm looking at you. Game saver. I mean, yeah, if Samoa had scored 100%. 100%. I agree, Chop Suey. I do think he was still in, but it's a tough call for the touch judge to make. I will say that, with the amount of bodies flying around. So, I agree with that call. I agree with the call of advantage taken. I don't agree that he was over the sideline, but is what it is. Isaiah Katoa bombs it up on the last, and it's given to Roger Chilvas to check about 20 out from his own line. Hey, now, what did Poland ever do to you? Did I say like I hate Poles or something? 44,682 in attendance. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Could have been higher, but that is pretty good. Kato says, are you sad your precious England lost? Yes, I am. To be fair though, I don't like England especially. I just wanted Rugby League to win. So, but yes, I am certainly disappointed. How has Terrell May not come onto the field? How has Terrell May not got on the field, bro? Check Terrell May minutes. Oh, Nene nearly had a third. Nene nearly had a third. Scenes are so good. Given that Stefano basically was being out this entire game, the fact that they haven't brought Terrell May on to just overwhelm the middle does surprise me. They moved Bolo to prop, he won't come on. Terrell May will definitely come on at some stage. There's no way they leave him on the bench for 80 minutes. That would be insane. The referee does not rule on Isaiah Katoa being hit late. He's staying down though. Sonny Luke then has to kick from dummy half right down the throat of Brian To'o. Nunya Bizzo says easy win for Samoa. Chihu. Chihu. So far it certainly is. So far it certainly is. The hymns go up. Oh, beautiful ball playing to Vasashek. Fighter rushing Murray Talangi. Plays it. There was no dummy half there. Luai is a broken defensive line. He runs himself. There's a bit of space in front of him. I think that's a hair pull. That's a hair pull. Lehigh Hopawadi on Luai. It was a hair pull. On the fourth here. Talangi intercept. Intercept. Now Halasima's... No, it's Kohler who's got it. Wow. That was definitely a hair pull on Jerome Luai. Absolutely it was a hair pull on Jerome Luai. The boss says, who wins Pacific Bowl, PG or PNG? PG or PNG is what I just said PG or PNG. Fiji or PNG? I think PNG. Daniel Tupou has knocked it on. Tonga's errors are costing them. Tonga's errors are costing them. Hymns. I want to talk about their hymns tomorrow. Oh, damn it. Daniel Tupou, bro. He does have an error in him from time to time, that I will say about Pookie Bear. Cadel says, get me in the Tonga side, I'd cook up more. Bruh, put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Alright, Samoa have their about, honestly, 15 meters out. Fresh set. If they score, it's done. Curtains. Scenes. Over. Talangi gives it out to Tuivasa-Sheck. Oh my god, he's just breaking tackles with ease, Roger. That was poor defense from Iongi. Has Savita in the dummy half. Gives it across to Jazz Tavanga now. The fall of Tonga is crazy. I mean, I disagree. This is a one game sample size, but yeah. We saw Samoa struggle as well last week. Paolo gives it to Luai. Oh, they've got numbers now. Talangi for To'o, knock on over the sideline. They need points though quite quickly, Tonga. The clock is ticking down. Definitely should have been a penalty for the hair pull though. It is one that is divisive because some people say, well, then if it's a penalty, if you get penalized for hair pulls, I'm making sure all my players grow their hair long to just milk those penalties. That's a big old crowd, you know. That's a big old crowd. Smart Guy, is that a Twitch link for me to see? 44k is insane. It's pretty good. I honestly maybe thought it might crack 50. Because Suncorp holds 52, doesn't it? What's the capacity? Suncorp Stadium capacity. Yeah, 52. How the hell did I know that? I thought it might crack 50, but anyway. Katoa's got a bit of space in the middle of the field, of the Isaiah variety. Stepping around a lot of them. Will he get enough the way he does now? Sonny Luke with the ball in his hands. Now he's got space in front of him. No support though. Chips for himself. Taken out. Iongi's chasing. Iongi's the only man there. Oh, I don't know. He's claiming it. He's absolutely claiming it. But it was the most awkward of put downs you can possibly see. Todd Smith has no try. He certainly sold it well. He certainly sold it. I don't know if he has bombed it. I think he's scored. I will put it out there. I think he's grounded this. I was once the best touch judge in an entire country, in my opinion. Is it potentially a late tackle on Luke? I don't think so, to be honest. I think that's play on. But I'm not looking at chat. I kind of feel like he only grounded it. Is it copium? Probably. Almost certainly. Let's see. He's approaching it. Has one grabbed it. No. Never mind, bro. I'm cooked. This is why I'm the former best touch judge in the country. Damn it, he really did sell it though. He really sold it. He did not ground it. No try. I don't think that RTS does step into him. When we're looking at that, it's in slow motion. Iongi, biggest fibber of the year. That's heaps funny. Oh, up the milk. I think Pratt is a little bit harsh. That was a very difficult one to do. Yes, George, he did need to pull the ball down, but he failed to. Oh, jeez, I think Block is being harsh. Plenty of time to put the ball down. There's no one around him. It was a frantic bounce. It was crazy. Oh, no, it's true. I don't understand the reference. Sorry, Up the Milk. I don't. I did think Pratt was a funny word. RTS should just get pinged for being a former Rooster. I ain't even biting, bro. No chance. RTS get pings for being a former Rooster. Siwa Wong sent off immediately for being a current Rooster. Cut out pass to To'o. Oh, good take there from Lehigh Hopewadi. Will he be forcing goal? He won't. They tried their best though. Damn. What's the IA and answer in that, sir? Oh, it is a Mark Goldbridge quote. It is. Sorry. I do actually know that clip. I do know that clip. My bad. Wicked bounce, and he doesn't know how close the chases are. Understandable mistake in the heat of the moment. Agree. It's incredibly harsh, I think, from Blocker. Now over the side, well, not over the sideline, along the sideline, Halasima. He's got no support around him. Tries to step inside Roger. That was unreal. We've seen him fly down the sideline in the past. He's holding, no, he's staying down. Now he's getting up. Iongi in dummy half. Gives it out to Kohler. They're spreading it around to the other side. I thought I heard a ding ding, but instead it was Hims going up. Kohler tackled on the 40. Wow. Kick from Isaiah Katoa. Tupou's chasing. Tupou goes up for it. Tonga knocked that one back. Elias Katoa's got it. No, knock on Tonga. Knock on Tonga. Damn. Ollie just says, hey, Rickroll. Lancaster said, on hair pulling, I don't think you should be penalised when you accidentally grab long hair like that. Deliberate, or if you get hair close to the head, yes, though. That's why, as I said, it's quite divisive, particularly among older rugby league players from a generation where, you know, everyone just had short hair. So, yeah. They do not challenge. They do not challenge. Lightning incoming might stop play soon. Oh, damn. Well, that would ruin my evening. They just subbed Haas on instead of me. Oh, my God. Dude, what the hell? Why did coaches hate Terrell May? Bro, Trent Robinson released him from the Roosters after a brilliant year where he was probably our best forward. Oh, no, there's May. Never mind. Oh, there we are stopping now for Lightning. Expat Ollie, if you're here, or anyone from the Discord, this is gonna... Oh yeah, wow, there is lightning. Jesus. This is gonna delay the leaguies in the Discord. Damn it. Lightning delay. I wonder how this is gonna impact the rest of this game with Tonga. They've got a 20-minute game to play now. Jerome. A 20-minute game to play, 16 down. That's tough. Bro, poor Terrell May. He came on, had one run, and now was going off again. That's insane. Expert Ollie. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Pratt Man. Pratt Man. 275 boy, thank you for following on Twitch. I live in the States, and this is the only time I really follow rugby league. For these games, I don't really follow rugby league. So, for international games specifically, firstly, thank you for tuning in from the States. Where in the States are you from, out of curiosity? But yeah, you're an example of something that I always say. Our best vehicle for international growth is the international game. Because people in the States, well, many of them know Fiji, Samoa, New Zealand, Australia for sure, England, you know, all that stuff. They do not know the NRL teams. So he's from Colorado. Okay. Denver. George, who's asked why are the players suspended due to lightning? The play is I don't know, you kind of answered your own question. I don't know what you mean. The play is suspended due to lightning. There is lightning, and therefore the play is suspended. Damn. You know what this was? I think it was Christian Wolf doing a rain dance. He needed to get another team talk in with his boys. Storm in Brisbane, this is how revenge. That's actually very funny. That is very funny. Tonga was starting to get some momentum, so this might be bad for them, but then teammate just came on, so maybe it prevented him from turning the game. It could have done. I mean, he'll still be fresh, but obviously both sides will be more fresh. It's just, I think, fascinating from a tactical perspective now that they're faced with a 20-minute game. Who's got possession? The game is done. Well, not done, but it's suspended due to lightning. It was Samoa with possession. Stopping now for Lightning. Why is time still continuing? Well, they've turned that off now. Ryan, never. I said those two numbers with or in between them yesterday, which is like, I can see that I was got, but like, it's also not really it. Ollie, I'll check Discord if it's relevant to the stream, but although nothing's on, that actually means I need to be more entertaining. So these are the more difficult parts of the stream to do. So Tonga have got the away dressing room, I believe, up there at Suncorp. Leaguie, thoughts on the proposed global round idea? It's a good question. Big fan. Obviously, it's something that is right up my alley. And as a kid, I would have dreamt of having something like that. It all depends on execution, right? I think the locations that they pick are incredibly important. I want to see the NRL showcased in different countries, different cultures, and lean into those countries and cultures. The way where when we go to Vegas, the branding is all casino style. It's all about rolling the dice, you know. Do that with, you know, Miami, where we're talking about palm trees and all that stuff. Lean into the local culture. Selfishly, I would adore seeing Amsterdam. I would absolutely love it. The key thing is for the NRL, because it's a different prospect to Vegas. Vegas is for Australian and English fans. It's not for American fans. The way that they've marketed it is towards Australians. It's an appealing thing for Australians to travel to Vegas. It's not necessarily all that appealing in the same way to travel to Dubai, which is one of the ones that's been spoken about. So you'd have to switch the marketing to be angled towards the locals. The jury is out as to whether they're able to do that approach, because they haven't done that in Vegas, in my opinion, very well. But DeBossa says, I know a Canadian that went to Vegas. Yeah, well, there will be examples, right? For sure, of Americans and Canadians who went to Vegas. I went to Vegas first year, and there were definitely Americans there. But the marketing, I do marketing at university. It is targeted at Australians. Definitely. Leaguie, how long till the lightning stops? I am not Zeus. I do not know. I do not know. Utah, we watch American college football, but know of these countries' teams, but don't follow the regular league season. Okay. Yeah, that makes it... That's actually literally exactly what I always say. You're a brilliant... I could not have made up a better example. Because we've got teams like, say, the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, St. George Illawarra Dragons, Parramatta Eels. You and your compatriots have no idea what Canterbury Bankstown is. That might as well be made up. But you know what these countries are. So, yeah. Knights versus Titans in Yangkador Stadium, North Korea. Loser stays there. You'll see players up for that. You'll see players up for that for sure. Leaguey, that is your ult. Bro, my hands are up here, bro. My hands are up here. But, bro, like, I would... I don't think it'll be in Amsterdam. I don't think so. Maybe one day, though. But London's one they're talking about for sure. Paris makes a lot of sense. That's the thing. When you've got both London and Paris, like... You're still going to have Amsterdam? Really? I don't know. I love the idea, though. At what point will they call off the game? I don't know. I think it would have to be quite a long time to call it off entirely, though. Ollie says, how about you promote the thing for me? Give them a little teaser. I can't... Look, you know I love you, Expat Ollie, but I can't be promoting everyone's things. You must understand this can of worms. You must understand. Delbonsa says, why would we play NRL in London? They already have a league there. It's still expansion. In London, rugby league really does not have much of a presence. They have the London Broncos. They're a second division team. And I've been to a London Broncos home game. It's not much. So, yeah, it's still expansion. And it's attractive. And there's a lot of Australians in London. So those are the main reasons. But yeah, they're talking about Miami. I think Hong Kong was another one. That'd be cool. If we could capture, like, any of the Chinese market, that's crazy. NRL Vid says, do you watch Big Bash? No, not really. Not regularly. Every now and then when it's on. I could go get Coco, actually. Give me a sec. Oh, yes. The greatest dog you'll ever see. Actually, the greatest dog you'll ever see. Oh, yeah. This one's for the mainstream fans that actually know that I have a dog. Oh, bro, she's so happy. She's always so happy when I'm here. Yes, now these are the scenes that the people came to see. These are the scenes that the people came to see. Yeah, I'm going to allow you guys to spam Coco in the chat if you want to. Bro, I love this dog so much. It's actually insane. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, Cokes. The people love it. The internet's most famous dog, if you ignore all of the other famous dogs on the internet. She's actually like properly holding me down. Like I'm not actually legally allowed to leave right now. Aww. Yeah, Cokes. Yeah, the people love you. Yeah, it's true, the people love you. Yeah, the people love you. Yeah. I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked by a little doggy. Alright. Bang, that's good. Alright. Anyone who spams now will get instantly permabanned. Someone said holding down 6 again. Agree. Oh, Coco's seen that I've got some food here and now she just wants that. Cokes, it's not for you. I do apologize, but I can't help you. It's not for you, doggy. It's not for you. Boop. Smart guy permaban, bang, gone, vanished. Kate says, do you have a BBL? No, I do not have a BBL. I'm not yet an A-list celebrity, and therefore I do not have a BBL. Boop the dog. Ooh. Oh, she doesn't like it. Come on, let me boop. Let me boop. Oh. Normally she does. Boop. I want to see what Ennis is talking about here, saying that he thought Roger should be binned. I take it this is the incident on Sunny Luke. I don't think that this is a sin bin at all. In slow motion, sure, you can make a case for it, but there's no way he's consciously making an effort in real time, I think. In my opinion, let's see here. Oh, you know what? I was a bit too confident about that. I don't know. There is a little bit of a arm down thing. Is the dog doing fine? The dog is doing fine. Boop. There we go. Oh, yeah. Hello. You've got to do the game predictions with Coco like Cast Patrol 2 with Gnocchi. That's actually true. That's good content. But I'm not with Coco enough. I'm not with you enough, Cokes. That's a problem. Yeah, it's true. That's a problem. I'm having another look at this thing that Roger did. He does... The key thing is for me, it's funny, it's not the change of direction, it's the arm coming down. It's the arm coming down. Chico says, guys, game's definitely cancelled. The weather here is cooked. The water is drifting around. I mean, cancelled's a big thing. I think they could suspend this for an hour before cancelling it completely. You realize if they cancel it, they have to replay it. That's a whole additional cost to them where they can't they can't sell additional tickets to it. So just to give her a shot collar, nah, she would never have a shot collar. I'd never do that to my little pookie boo. Smart Guy says, the weather has come to me. It's so windy. I'm curious to see. We haven't got any indication of a resumption or even a time that it could resume. So they're going over it now. They're probably having those conversations, but I really doubt that this game would be cancelled. So cancelled is it's a huge thing. Leaguie is secretly her son. NRL vids, you take that back, sir, right now. On so many fronts. So many levels. Namecaster says, there'll be a point at which they call it. Allegedly, it's going to be an hour or more. Wow, okay. And you pretty much can't play again after an hour. Too much injury risk. Could they not... the players are sitting down resting. Could you not keep warm? Get on the Peloton bikes? Mitigate that injury risk? But Jesus, if it's going to be an hour, won't someone think of the streamers? I don't know if I have 10 minutes to fill up here or 50 minutes to fill up here. I am a victim. As we determined to start today. I've had a lot of crazy days doing content. This is by far number one. Actually comfortably. I woke up an hour after the bus I'd booked left Canberra. And then I get a ticket for a bus as early as I can, but it was 2 further hours away. There's rain on the way up to Canberra. There's road closures on the highway, so we're already late, stuck in traffic. I get to the airport. Fortunately, get picked up from the airport. There was no way I would have made it home in time if I didn't get picked up from the airport. But then there's road closures on the way home as well. We get completely lost. We come home. I miss the sippy towel and the Siva towel, and then frantically have to set up my whole thing here, which is quite convoluted. And now there's a lightning delay, and I've got the Bloke in a Bar podcast tomorrow. What do you mean? What do you mean? Crazy. At least Coco's here for me. Yeah. Expat Ollie says, Leaguie, hear me out. Bring one game to Singapore. A lot of expats from Australia in Singapore who would go to watch. Brings NRL to Southeast Asia market. Play at National Stadium, which holds 55k. I do wonder what they'd expect in terms of crowds. Singapore would be a great option, I'd say. Jeez, I feel for Fox as well. They're showing the highlights again. Fiona says, what will happen if it does though? Will there be a winner or back to square one and start all over again? I don't think they would declare Samoa the winner. I don't know what the protocol would be, but my guess is that it would be a replay. Midweek, perhaps, but then I don't know if that would really work, because then you still have to play against New Zealand. I don't know. Could they play it again tomorrow? Oh, hello, Cox. How are you today? The players should play Wii League. Just play the game on the league. Well, play Rugby League 26. Maybe that's what they should do. Get the 2 captains, Isaiah Katoa and Junior Paulo, to play out the rest of this game on Rugby League 26. That's what I actually would vote for sure. No, school is tomorrow? Yeah, but I think they'd need... I mean, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get the same eyes on TV, but they'd need to play it as early as possible. But then all these players are going to be incredibly sore tomorrow, so maybe that doesn't work either. Does it count as a draw? I don't think it would count as a draw, but maybe that's one of the only things that they can do. Jerome Luai is just dancing around. Big up. Where are you from? Australia? I'm from Australia. I'm half Mauritian, but yeah, I'm from Australia. Lancaster says, you have to do a replay. You can't afford the rage of straight declaring Samoa the victors, especially in this age of fast plots. Like I said, I agree that you can't declare them the winner, but where do you fit logistically the replay in? given that there's already a game booked for Tonga and New Zealand next week, and then the finals are booked. So, the boss says, does Mauritius have a rugby league team? It does not. It does not. In fact, my father claims to be the first Mauritian ever to be into rugby league. So, Junior Polo and Tonga captain, scissors, paper, rock. It's got to be. I wonder if that's in the international rules. Tuesday or Wednesday, says Lancaster, which might be the best of a bad situation. Because, as I say, I kind of don't think you could do it tomorrow, in hindsight. I think they'd be too sore. But it's still far from ideal when you have Tonga playing on Tuesday or Wednesday, flying to New Zealand, and then playing New Zealand on Sunday, I assume. Yeah. Exposing the league, he says, make the coaches play Rugby League 26 to decide the winner. Still, like, no indication of it being over. No indication. Forehead reveal? I mean, have I not revealed my forehead before? F1 tomorrow, bro. I don't know what it is towards the back end of this season. I have just been so much less engaged in F1. I love F1. I actually adore F1 with every fiber of my being. But I've just been too busy. Too busy. Look at Coco. She's just looking at me. You're just looking, just in case anything happens. Anything interesting. Oh, that's my doggy. Is it because Oscar Piastri's doing bad now? It might be. If Oscar was winning, I probably would be more engaged, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's more the fact that I'm extremely busy with uni and wanting to make content. Get Coco to choose the winner. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. My right hand is Samoa. My left hand is Tonga. Whichever one she boops is the winner. Come on, Coco, pick one. Pick one, doggy. Pick one. Oh, she booped Samoa. She booped Samoa. Yeah. Coco thinks Samoa win the game. Now, admittedly, that might be because my right hand smells like tuna, because I'm eating a tuna sandwich. But you can't argue with science. Mini egg question for you, Leaguie. Here we go. Which team would Mario and Donkey Kong play for? Banger of a question. Well, as we know, Mario wears red and blue, so logically speaking, I think he'd play for the Newcastle Knights. Unfortunately for him, because the Newcastle Knights aren't very good. Although I will say, given that he's Italian, one team has an Italian contingent. That's the Sydney Roosters, Tedesco, Minicello back in the day. But no, I'm going to say Newcastle. Donkey Kong, though, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. There was a team called the North Brussels Gorillas that used to exist in Belgium. That makes sense for Donkey Kong. Just saying. These are the questions that we answer. He's kind of Broncos colours, I suppose. So, Alfred says, why are you an England fan? I'm not an England fan. I'm a rugby league fan. And it's better for rugby league when the Kangaroos lose. So, how bad is the lightning in the area? Because if the weather's bad, that's dangerous for safety reasons. Somebody's chance of getting struck by lightning is dangerous. It looks terrible. They've been showing literally lightning just like striking over the stadium. So, yeah. Something similar happened in 2015. Roosters and Dragons almost had a game fully cancelled. And if it was, they would have had a replay within 24 hours. Interesting precedent. But from a physio perspective, when you've had a long workout, the day after is when you're at your most sore. I would give them at least one more day to recover. It's hailing? Oh, damn. Thoughts on the news? There's going to be a world war coming soon regarding pineapple pizza. It's about time. That's been the world's like brewing war, I think, for quite some time. The dog's given up. Oh, wait, I'll angle the camera a little bit down so you can see her. Oh, yeah, Cokes. Iongi having the game of his life. He's certainly trying very hard, and I think it's an interesting one for Parramatta fans because they've got a big gap at 5'8" next year. Iongi was outstanding at fullback, and I'd be leaving him at fullback. But Josh Papali, do you potentially go Iongi 6, Papali fullback? Maybe. Es posible, as they say in Spain. Yongi 6, Papali fullback. EB says, judging of how Tonga's locker room is looking, Samoa has already won. Samoa were just kind of lying down. To be fair, Luai was getting around. But yeah, I mean, it's the job of Christian Wolf to get them up. Get them, psyched for the game. For the opportunity that is to come. I've always been amazed seeing, like, behind the scenes of coaches and how they're just able to get inspiration from the most nothing situation. So, will Para have Pezzett next year? They will have Pezzett next year, but I personally don't view him as a 6. I don't think him and Moses offer enough together. We're just watching a highlights package from the Ashes. You know what? It's actually just dawned on me that everything yesterday happened without Yo. That's so sad, actually. It would have potentially been more if Yo stayed on the field. Thoughts on Michael Hunt? No. I'm not even reading the rest because I know that name. Dogs are so weird, bro. What are you eating? Little, like, toast with, like, egg on it. And, well, that was tuna, actually, just then. There's a delay and they make Leaguie relive his trauma. Yeah, no, this isn't fun to watch. At all, actually. Oh, Walsh to Shibasaki. Let me guess, Walsh is going to score here. Yep. Wow, bang. Oh, no. Did the collab with Bloke go well? It went outstandingly well. It was heaps fun. I'm doing it again tomorrow. So... would have been great if we actually had a game to talk about. We'll say that. But anyway. Would you do a video essay on the NRL's global round? For sure. When we get more concrete information about it. I could make a video... well, to be fair, if I was less busy now, I'd make a video about like what it could theoretically be and give like a proposal as to what I would do with it. But I'm so insanely busy right now. So insanely busy. Exposing the Leaguie just says Leaguie. Hello. Oh. Yeah, hello. Sorry, it's been a while since I saw my dog. That Clark try is how I score at least half the tries I get in RL 26. Certainly true for me. Certainly true for me. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's hailing. It's hailing. Like, that's actually big hail as well. God damn, that's big hail. What the hell? They were zooming out and then I saw the posts. Ollie says, let's play some sort of game like the old days. We did used to do that, to be fair. If I was in Canberra, I'd just play Rugby League 26 now. I have my old Xbox here, but I don't have my Elgato. What could we do? Blue kit? Yeah, but do we have a blue kit that's ready to go? What club does the chair support? Cowboys. There's not logic to that, but anyway. I think Make It Meme makes some sense, actually. Okay, we'll do Make It Meme. Can someone set it up and put a code in the chat, and I'll set it up so that I can see it on screen. They're talking about young girls crying because they get to see Reece Walsh. I actually think they might have been crying because they just saw their team get absolutely shellacked. Shop Suey says, hailed is not good. It destroyed my carport. Whoa. And it collapsed my dog's kennel. Luckily he wasn't in it. Damn. Oh. We can't do a Kahoot. But I've got Make It Memes set to go. Jeez. It's funny because I've never been in this position before. I don't think. I think we've had a delay, but like not a delay like this. Not to this level. So, if you ask who my Premier League team is, I don't know. I'll just go for the popular pick, Hala Madrid. Yeah, they are my favorite Premier League team as well. Wow. That's my doggy. That's my doggy right there. Yeah, that's my doggy. That's my doggy. Hasman says, let's play I Spy. You choose an object and we spam Coco as every guess. I Spy with my little eye, something beginning with K. New South Wales viewers will go to the news. Brisbane will remain at the footy. Hard disagree. I'm literally a New South Wales viewer. So, okay, we've got a code. We've got a code. Let me, I'll pin it in YouTube. I'm trying to pin it, but there's too many messages. Okay, and I'm going to put it in Twitch as well. Okay. Bang. Private game. Join with the invite code. Oh, it's not pasting in. What was the code again? Eight 8389148. 8389148. So for those of you, wait, what? 83. That's too long. It's not even letting me type. What? Oh, it's a blue kit. It's a blue kit. I'm not as big a fan of blue kits, to be honest. But okay. Okay, hang on. Eight 8389148. That's also too long. What? 8389148. Oh no, there we go. How long has it been that the game has been delayed? I would say 20 minutes at least so far. Bang. So, I don't know who made this, but it typically tends to be questions about me. Which is cool. That's what this is like major throwback Leaguie stuff, so. Smart guy. Oh, I did type the code in Twitch. I didn't pin it. It's there. It's in a message. What animal are you? I'm the little chicken. You know, Rooster's reasons. There we go. Up the milk. Thank you for putting the code in Twitch. Wait, what? Just been at the game, it is cancelled? Are you sure? Like cancelled? Cancelled? Or delayed? You guys can join it, yeah. Search up bluekit.com and you can put in a code. The code that is pinned on the YouTube chat. We haven't, the person that said it was cancelled, we haven't had a follow-up. I assume it's not because Fox aren't telling us that. Oh good, it's also pinned on Twitch. Expert, yes, we can do Make It Meme after this. I prefer Make It Meme to Blue Kit, to be honest, because I think everyone gets a chance to be funny, rather than just whoever made the quiz. Provided, I mean, I'll do this until the game resumes or is cancelled, probably. Provided it goes well, because I do always get nervous about showing other people's content on stream, which is what this fundamentally is. Okay, I can't look at the host screen, but anyway. It's just a quiz. Oh wait, hang on. I should really be hosting these actually. But anyway. What's up, you old dog? Namecaster says, I always hurt seeing our game in these big stadiums because we'll never fill them like soccer can. I never say never. I'm an optimist. We just gotta be careful, do it right. Oh wait. This is the hacker one. I need to turn off my my window for this. There we go. So you can't see what I actually picked. Otherwise I'll just keep getting hacked. Okay, so it's a quiz fundamentally. When did Jerome Hughes... Ah, damn it. Okay, well... I guess I'll do this. There we go. When did Jerome Hughes join the Melbourne Storm? That's a good question. I'm going to say 2018. No! Was it 2017? It was 2017. It was 2017. What year was the NRL created? 1998. Choose an output. A hack. Okay, who do I get to hack? Leaguie Cast. Yo, that's my second channel. Pick this one. Now. Damn. What year did the Dolphins enter the NRL? 2023. Bang. Double crypto of 0. I just doubled 0. How many premierships have the Storm got in the NRL era? The asterisks are confusing me here. Okay, wait. 88. No, sorry, 98 they're gone. I'm going to say 4, yeah. Output, yeah, plus 50. How many games has Cam Smith played? Oh, it was upwards of 400. I think it was 430. Bang, I know ball. What was the game where Dom Young showed his beautiful, glistening, big, strong pecs? It was actually none of these. It was Bulldogs versus Roosters. But yeah. I'm going to be so far behind, by the way. So far behind. Ban out Blukit. Yes! A solid whopping 55 crypto. As of the 17th of May 2025, who's the top? Oh no. I've been hacked, it would seem. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Who's the top point scorer? Cameron Smith. Triple crypto. 5th latest premiership winner. Okay, well, you've got Broncos. You've got... Oh, wait. But isn't this an old Blukit? So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Panthers, Storm, Roosters, Cronulla, and Cowboys. Yes. Technically not true anymore, but I'm a genius. Moo. No. Oh, Coco's not happy about something. What month is the new NRL game supposedly coming out? I know this. It was July. Because I was on holiday, and it was incredibly stressful. Big up. Oh, filling up all this time. I think the music just stopped. Did it? Oh, it's back. Is the music playing? Yeah, we got music. How many premierships has the Wires won? 0. How many years has Parrot won a premiership? Well, it was 86, so... Are we counting 2025? Oh my god, my maths is terrible. Oh no! I was like, hang on, that's correct. No, wow. How many swings have the Tigers got in the NRL era? 26. 26, for sure. I think only 3. Yeah. When did Jerome Hughes join the Storm? Okay, 17. Now we're getting into it. Now we're getting into the ones where it's just pure speed. Pure speed. Oh, Coco wants to leave. Oh no! Oh, I wasn't looking at the pattern! Ah! I wasn't looking at the pattern. What? Okay, I've got 1. Okay. I'm glad this doesn't reset. Wow. 1998. This has gone a bit long. We're getting repeat questions. It was 4. We're getting very repeat questions. Oh, Smart Guy. I don't even want to hack Smart Guy. He's such a legend of a man. Oh, and I did. So I stole 1,000 from him. I only had 800. Wow, what a setup. I am going to actually put myself back on screen and put chat back on screen because we've done all the questions now. So I'm gonna just kind of wait it out. I don't know I won't win, but I won't win anyway because I never win because I read out the questions. Thunder delay? Yes, that it is. Well, it's a lightning delay, but yes. Oh, the thing that scares me is that there is absolutely zero indication whatsoever as to how long that this is going for. And I understand that Fox probably don't know, but it would be nice to be kept up to date with the discussions that are happening. So, I just saw 43,000 crypto. Wow. I only had 2,000 to my name. Here in Utah, I live next to a university/college football stadium. Capacity 70,000, and that's normal size here. I know college football is insane. Absolutely insane. It's just like the culture that you have. There are elements I will admit about it that I'm glad we don't have. But the community that you get around like tailgating and stuff, I find all that very cool, where people will go just to be around the stadium. That's sick. That's like proper community vibes, community atmosphere. Then again though, I think that's balanced out by every time I've heard an American crowd go, defense, defense, which is the worst thing you could possibly imagine. Like actually, I didn't even know what the question was. Actually worse than Guantanamo Bay, straight up, honestly. Leaguie, what happened? I missed the game. Lightning delay. Lightning delay. To give you an idea of how the game's going. Bang. 16-0. Lightning delay. This is where we're at. Oh. The blue kit is over. I wonder if I won. $14th out of how many? But 89%, I'll take that. That's good going in terms of university and stuff. Who won? I don't know. Who did win the blue kit? I don't think I can see who won the blue kit. Someone had the name Dylan's left knee, which is an outstanding name. It's actually, my left knee's been causing me incredible grief lately. It's badly bruised. Ricky, I am very proud of you. I am very proud of you. Okay, we'll do a make it meme. Because the code is in Twitch, I'll get the code. Make it meme is in my opinion better than blue kit. The community get the chance to be funny. I've put the code for make it meme in the YouTube chat. We'll do a make it meme, and then I'll go back to just chatting. Because if other streamers could do just chatting, so can I. Damn it, so can I. Want to level up your selfie for social media? Bro, just so you know, I'd never do this to you. I'd never AI generate my background. Be deceptive in that. Okay, they're segueing. Any news? Or cutting to an ad break? No, they're talking about the Gillaroos. The lobby leader is called I Hate Leaguie Cast. What's my name? What? Oh, I'm Leaguie, I think. She's 60-0. Gillaroos over To'a Samoa. And To'a Samoa were leading 20-0 against Kiwi Ferns last week. So, like, that's a terrible indictment on the Kiwi Ferns as well. Okay. We got 15 out of 50. Wow, geez, 15? That's actually crazy. I never win these either because no one votes for me because they know who I am. 10 rounds? Bro, that's 150 memes. Okay. Man, it hurts to be this hit. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Leaguie wearing his blue sunnies for a 2 a.m. stream. That's literally me yesterday. I was wearing the sunnies and I was like, man, it hurts to be this hip. Chico says, Leaguie, I was logging in, you doofus. Chico, turns out you are the doofus, because I actually am not the one that's running this game. Get doofused on, brother. Get doofused on. I think, to be fair, more than 15 players would have been kind of insane. Stone, is it Stone or Sean? I think it's Stone. The game is not cancelled yet. At the moment, it's just very delayed. Very delayed. And they haven't given any indication of it continuing. I've never known a game to like just be flat out cancelled, to be honest. But damn. Sorry to those who didn't get in. But to be fair, as I say, 15 is already a lot. A lot. So I'll keep you guys updated as I find things out about the Tonga game. But at the moment there is no news. Oh, okay, here we go. That's a good meme. That's a good meme, to be fair. It's a good meme. I've totally done that to my channels. On Fox, okay, wait, yeah, that's actually also quite funny. On Fox, on foxsports.com, they've got a live blog, and they're just saying it's unclear how long the delay will be. That was 18 minutes ago. People are saying this game will not start again for spectator safety, might have to be abandoned and won't go on. But these are just fans. Just fans. Leaguie, whenever Smart Guy updates the animations, you know what? I'm only giving this a mare because, to be fair, it's not me that's holding the fire. It's Smart Guy that's holding the fire. Someone says, I'm moving to Cast Patrol. That's alright. They're good content creators as well. No effort. No effort in that meme. No effort at all. You deserve the downvotes, sir. You deserve the downvotes. Based on this game, NZ will pump Tonga by 30. Sorry, by 20 plus. Could well be the case. Oh, this dude scares me. This dude is... I find him terrifying, man. I've got a downvote purely just because of this man. His face... Dude, is terrifying. What the hell? Who looked like that? I'm a basic looking man. Who looked like that? So true. No, that one's unfathomably correct, actually. That's actually constitutionally accurate. It's crazy. Is Leaguie Awards cancelled? It's not, but like people need to eat dinner as well. And like we were gonna start it 12 minutes ago. The game was gonna be over, so like yeah. Limit for Make It Meme was 15. That's okay. Add in straight sets. Poor Raiders, man. Poor Raiders. They just showed the entire Jillaroos press conference, like the entirety of it. If they show the entirety of Jamie Soward's To'a Samoa one, then we know we're fully cooked with this lightning delay. Well, I've never seen that meme before. I love it, but I've never seen that meme before. Leaguie Awards has been moved back to about 8 PM AEDT. Oh wow, that's quite moved back. So that's well after dinner then. Damn it. Bro, Tamika Upton is so good. I'm just watching the highlights that they're showing on Fox. Knights fans after turning off on the TV and seeing 66-10 and realizing they are spooners. Rough. Very rough. Is there a certain rule that once it's been delayed for a very long time because of bad weather, it just gets cancelled? Not one that I'm aware of. I wouldn't think they'd constrain themselves like that, to be honest. I think they'll just let themselves judge it at the time. Oh, sorry. Rugby League Gods. Me confident in getting all of my tips right. Oh. Because there's a dude in the shadows. Honestly, I'm giving that a meme. I think that there's been better ones. No offense to whoever made that meme. It wasn't bad. PFV Channel 9 stops broadcast of the game in New South Wales. Say psych right now. Did they? Did they do that? Is that law accurate? Just resume the game in the concourse. Yes. Absolutely. But this is why modern stadiums should have roofs. Like, realistically. Oh, now this is the peak of comedy. This is what memes are made for, bro. Make it meme, make it like this if you're going to. Just brilliant. Bro, the Gillaroos are insanely good. I hate it. They're playing the news? Damn. Damn. 9 probably stopped it because it's when the news is on. That actually does make sense. I mean, 9 News is huge. So that checks out. But what did they say? Were they just like, well, bye? Michael Ennis and Jake Duke here deserve like a proper bonus for this. Leaguie and the ball is happiness. Oz winning by 1 million. So true. Yeah, I was actually devastated. Oh, it's on 9 Gem. Okay, so they switched channels. That makes more sense. Alrighty. I won't forgive them for broadcasting the New South Wales Cup final. Sorry, for not broadcasting the New South Wales Cup Grand Final anywhere. That was because it's owned by the rights are owned by Barstool Sports. So I'm glad I finished 6 out of 15. That's banging. Normally I just get downvoted to oblivion. That is very deserved. I like that one. That's, I think, maybe my favorite though. As is that. Okay, so they're going to an ad break on Fox. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's still hosing down. Oh! I'm changing the meme. I'm changing the meme. That's the girl from Breaking Bad. Yeah, I know this. Okay. Leaguie wanting what's best for the game. The entire rugby league community. Is that clearly it? No, I think I need an England reference. Leaguie wanting Australia to have to lose once, basically. Yes, but that's what we're going to go with. Leaguie said mine was his favourite. Congratulations to Bodster. Congratulations. You can't see outside the window in the 9-panel room. If that's the case, it's curtains, boys. It's actually finished. Ollie, I would have absolutely zero way of possibly knowing. Which meme is from who? Expat Ollie. Expat Ollie. Alrighty. Let's get to voting. Leaguie, every player was God in a Roosters jersey. So factual. Especially Drew Hutchison. By the way, he's been released from the Bulldogs. We've just lost Sandon Smith. Okay, we've lost our backup half. Get him back in the club. We've lost Chad Townsend. Drew, get him back in the club. I need him. That's gotta win. That's gotta win. That's actually heaps funny. Oh wow. Up the Milk says we've decided to reinstate the previous time for the League stream, which was 15 minutes after this stream concludes. Okay, but I can't guarantee that I'll be available. I can't guarantee that people will be available. Everyone, when Leaguie says he wants England to win. Well, there we go. Yes. One person has dropped out of this, by the way. We're down to 14. That was heaps funny. That was a really good meme. That was a really good meme. The one with the horse. Everyone at Suncorp. Here we go. Queensland up in game 2 halftime. Queensland holding off New South Wales comeback. Queensland 20-0 up at halftime in game 3. You better watch your mouth. I kind of don't get it, to be fair. But I'm downvoting because it says Queensland 3 times. Sorry, I don't make the rules, but it's actually in the Australian Constitution that I need to do that. What do you mean you won't be available? Well, there's dinner I gotta go to. I I mean, I guess, like, to be fair, I can, like, briefly. I'll be able to. I guess I'll be able to briefly. I can't remember this actress's name, but she is the girl in Breaking Bad. And I can't remember the name of the girl in Breaking Bad. Don't worry, Reckless Ollie. I'll make it. I'll make it. Bulldogs fans, did you really think we'd be out of straight sets? Literally everyone else kind of. That's actually very true. That is very true. Factual. I predicted that, and I remember getting kind of flamed a little bit for it. I also got flamed for thinking that the Storm would make the grand final. People said I gave them too much credit. Ah, yes, yes. Roosters benefit from a meme for once. Hell yes. Mine was the Queensland one. I hated making it and said it was hard. I would downvote it as the one who made it. I'm only downvoting it, as I said, because it said Queensland 3 times. I just see Queensland and it makes me feel bad. Here we go. A woman in Leaguie says, I would never be a simp. Dom Young at your service, my queen. Yes. That's so true. That's banging. See, this is why I prefer Make It Meme. This is why I prefer Make It Meme. He's better. That's facts. League, you're watching the Ashes. 26-6 of that, yo. Up vote. True. Factually accurate. I was the one. There's two that have stood out to me here. Everyone at Suncorp right now, and the one that we just had with At Your Service, my queen. That's heaps funny. Now somebody said the field is flooding, and after a while it's still pouring bad. Might just call it. They will call it. That's solid. That's solid. I'm only giving this a mare because I think that there are some other ones that like have been very, very good. That's why. Oh dear. Me about to watch the League stream, unaware I'm going to have too many lollies. Well, this is Rex from yesterday. Oh my god, Suncorp is flooded. Dude, this game's done. This is like, wallahi, we're finished. The crowd are all sheltered. The League went D and only... Wait, donates only when cha? When cha? Sorry. I can't endorse the typo. Jesus. We're not going to get action very soon, Jake. You know that. Starting to fall asleep around time of Leaguie 2 a.m. stream starts. Realizing Leaguie has sunglasses and a British accent. That was me. I just put the sunnies on. Came on stream. I was like, alright. Listen. Let's have it, boys. Let's have it, boys. Me when I see Dom Young and I can't help but stare. Factual. It's very factual. I had so much fun yesterday. It was a good stream. It was a good stream. That and the Netherlands one. I don't know what it is. Just late at night, I just... Like, all of the barriers go down and I'm just chilling. They won't come out again. I'm calling it. The question is, what's the protocol? Do they keep the result or is it a replay? It's a replay. It's a replay. Here we go. I think that's a worthy winner. That's decent, but for this to have finished third is rough. The Lorax deserved more. I finished ninth in that. That was fine. That's like midway. Billie Eilish looking girl. She's, in my opinion, significantly better looking than Billie Eilish. I can't remember what her name is. Now I'm changing it. What the hell is this? Oh, it's this one. Nah, I'm changing it though. I'm changing that as well. Oh my god. I can do something with this. I can do something with this. Let me think. Oh. No, I'm changing. I had an idea, it didn't work. Oh, this is actually so me. The Leaguie on his way to be 20 minutes late to his own stream. That's a good one. Okay, we're getting word from Andrew Voss. We're not getting any news from him. I don't think he would have news, but look at that ground. Like, I don't think this can get started again. I think this game will get pushed back. I'm now thinking that. How long has it been? It's got to have been half an hour, 40 minutes. Bad move out of research. You know what? I actually think that template works well. I'm upvoting it. I think the template works well. Downvote first one? No, I'm upvoting it. Bro, we get it. Calvin did something. Appropriate NRL meme. Look, I like NRL memes. How do you join the game? Can you join? There should be like space for one. There's a pinned code. Go to make it meme. I don't know if you can join mid-game. You might be able to. Yo, the Tongan fans still waving their flags around. Look at that. This is I'm actually very, very proud of that one. Downvote it, boys, if you will. But I know that it's funny. That's actually like me walking around uni campus with the massive these things on my head. That's actually just me. I'm like listening to Bittersweet Symphony or something. Just like me when I remember Leaguie streaming at 1 a.m. Hold up. Solid. Did they refund the people if the game gets cancelled? I doubt it, but probably what they would do if there was a replay, the tickets would apply to the replay. I don't think they could sell separate tickets. I don't know though. I've never seen that meme format. I like it though. I'm a fan of that meme format. You're hard, Leaguie? How do you know that? My bottom of my torso isn't even showing. But I can't read. Most of my fans is that's not fair. Every single rugby fan after Leaguie commits treason says he wants England to win. It's not treason. Did they refund? Oh, sorry, I already answered that. Unless you want a replay of the NFL Monsoon Bowl at Heinz Field in 07, the game is going to get postponed. We have had games played in like awful conditions. Me after Reece Walsh gets man of the match for the... Oh, here we go. 428.69. So that's 41 trillion, 673 billion, 869,420th time. Oh, we've got news. Jeez. See, okay, well... Okay, 5 minutes warning and 10 minutes to warm up. When it comes in. That's valid. That's typical. So what that means is we're still no closer to an announcement, but when we get an announcement, play will be 15 minutes from that point. So we've got a lot of waiting to do. I like the first one for some reason. I don't like this one. Gotta download it. Rules for ye, but not for the... No, rules for thee, but not for ye? Is that the thing? Raiders will win the grand final, Storm will win the grand final, Progs. That's valid. That is valid. You can play in the rain, but the thunder will have to stop. That's true, actually. That is true. Yeah. I'm just talking about the field condition. So... I think, Ollie, we should... So, Expat Ollie, I think we should end this maybe after this round. And start a new lobby so new people can join. Leaguie Car seeing the announcement of League Games. Is it Benji? Say just clap me? What are you talking about? True. Very true. Has my one? Yeah, my one is show. It's all about me. Yo, what are these players doing sitting on the wall like that? Daniel Tupou is just showing Saliba Havili how much taller he is than him. Wow, how did you get like that? Every time Nice Casino do one push-up. Jesus Christ. Solid. I'm giving it a solid. I'm giving it. It's a smile meme. It's not a laugh meme. Benchy, can we please keep it PG? Ideally. Wake up. Come on, snap out of it. Please, if you can hear my voice. It's no use, it's in a deep coma. Tonga started an OnlyFans League's way. Oh man, I'm getting a cease and desist from that man. Oh, it's a miracle I was allowed to interview him at the members event. Actual miracle. Okay, yes, Chico, I understand we can't join me again. I'm going to... Have I finished 7th on that? Oh yeah, this is a very good one. This is a very good one. I'm going to leave... And I will start up my own lobby. So more people can join. If you have, or if you're already part of that, ideally, don't join again. But we'll see. Okay, I've copied the link. Wait, no, show the code. Show the code. That's what I mean. Okay. I've just pasted it in Twitch. And I've just pasted it in YouTube. And let me replace the pinned messages on both of those. Okay. We've got replaced pinned messages. So, we've got a new code. New code. NRL Vince has joined. Dixon has joined. Leaguie's PBL has joined. Smart Guy Nay, The Lorax, I Love Drag Grey, Leaguie's Ass, I Hate Leaguie Cast, Out the Milk, Mr. Cake, Old Bird, Yellow Crab. Oh, I can go up to 20. I'll cut down the number of rounds. Hang on, I'll put it up to 30. I'll cut down the number of rounds though. So is this lightning delay proof that God is on Tonga's side? Well, they literally sing hymns during their games, so like it's kind of the least God can do, realistically. How many can we actually get? We're already up to 20. Can we get to 30? $22, $23. Dean's donated. $3 said when Dean donates. Can I change my profile picture? I don't think I can. I want Thomas the Tank Engine. 25. We need 5 more. Come on. 5 more. Oh. No, we're starting now. I didn't start it. Oh my god, that is a hell of a meme format. A new one though. Yeah, actually, yes, yeah. Leaguie's literal favorite fixture in rugby league. Mild weather. No, it's not mild. I'll just go the weather. Bang. And now for the 4th time we're getting this shot from inside Tonga's changing rooms. Actually, no, that's not true. This isn't Tonga's changing rooms. You can see through to Tonga's changing rooms. But these are the warm-up rooms. And that's actually quite an interesting distinction. Into my opinion, I think we should be able to see what we're seeing now. I don't think we should be able to see inside that room over there. But anyway. I'm sorry exposing the Leaguie. I set it to have 30 people as well, and it just started at like 25, so... Well, Samoa are warming up. Is there a leak in the dressing room ceiling? There's a question. I didn't see it. I hope not. Oh, look at the quick hands, Dean Mariner. Oh, cheeky. When Broncos come back every game in finals, Broncos fans and coach. Solid. I'm gonna be harsher. I'm gonna be a lot harsher now. I'm giving it a meh. It's good. But there's an elite caliber. How long has this been stopped? Good question. I at least half an hour in my estimation. True. You know what? That one give me an upvote too. Don't take it personally, by the way, if I don't upvote yours. It's just... It's hard to keep a consistent metric. Oh my god, they're saying 1 hour ago on Fox. Has it really been an hour? Legman committee treason going for England, the rest of the damn country. But that works because I was like, you are all incorrect and I am correct. It's that meme where it's the one person and there's a massive crowd and he says you are all wrong. Actually, that's not true because no one's wrong for going for Australia, but I'm not wrong for going for rugby league. Why can't someone other than Reece Walsh win a man of the match? Reece Walsh, I don't know, I'm built different. Yeah, they playing Piano Man? No, they're not. I thought they played Piano Man. Solid. I sung Piano Man at the building event last night. It was great. Ooh. Leaguie when England gets flogged by Australia in all 3 Ashes games. Yes, wax. I've got this new phone. I didn't know that it had... I knew it had a pen. I just actually haven't used it. Hang on. Sub to League. Oh, good. Surface water's draining away. League explaining why England winning is good. The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Rude. What? At least I have the ability to speak, though, so I'll upvote it. There you go. Facts. Subscribe to Leaguie. It's actually in my building. On the stairwell, I got some chalk and wrote in subscribe to the Leaguie. Sharks fans, when do I win a prelim? Everyone, that's the neat part you don't. Good. Nice. Can you start a new round after this? We'll give everyone 2 goes, so we'll do 2 rounds of these people and then I'll go again. But I think very few people that wanted to get in didn't. Me watching Leaguie crash out over the prospect of a Penrith and Storm grand final. It was rough. Considering, like, I'm amazed that video did as well as it did, given that, like, I put so little effort into it. I just kind of turned the camera on and ranted. But anyway. It's starting to clear up. Let's go. Leaguie when he sees Dom Young naked. Hello. Okay, that's a bit far. That's a little bit far. A little bit. But still, I'm giving you that one. Thoughts on the Hume Highway? Big fan of it. Spent a lot of time riding the Hume Highway. So. Named after our Sunderland player Trey Hume. Fun fact. POV, when someone asks Leaguie what his job is, professional Tom Young glazer. That's facts. We've got news. Oh my god. Best case scenario, they hope to start playing the next half hour. Jesus. This is it. When the game's delayed, he has to keep streaming. I've just found out there's another half hour. I might have to take a break, people. I might need to go down, talk to my family. I literally haven't spoken to any of them. I came in and ran upstairs. Bulldogs, I have failed you. Giving Sexton and Marty a premiership before they leave. I think they failed them in several ways. In several ways. So Samoa are really warming up. Tonga are not, which is interesting. They wouldn't be able to see in each other's sheds, but yeah. Warriors waiting for a premiership. That's good. That's good. Groundskeeper saying they're hoping to get the game going again in the next half hour. Yes. Correct. That is what I've said. Dude, of course this fixture had to be ruined by it. Oh. Great meme. I think this is the best one that I've seen, certainly in quite a long time. I've never laughed so much at an image. So I would upvote that if I were you. If I finish below half, I'm rage quitting. Reece Walsh putting fuel on the fire of Pappenhausen. I spelled it wrong. I I think. You actually didn't. And purely for that, I am upvoting. I actually said that's fuel on the fire. I guess it's probably water, but I'm just upvoting because you spelled Pappenhausen correct. Me seeing Gray started an OnlyFans. I'm never going to financially recover from this. Well, I can't upvote for spelling Pappenhausen correct and not downvote for misspelling Jai Gray. I'm sorry. I can't have it. Mistypes is up the milk. I don't care. Downvote. Leaguie cast, Leaguie games, the Leaguie. No. Bro, I'm all in on Leaguie games. Leaguie games is so much easier than Leaguie cast. Dude, it's so much easier. especially now that I don't edit. I just need to be able to get enough money to afford an editor for it, and then it will take off. But normal size fullbacks, Latrell Mitchell. I mean, misspelled Latrell. That's really funny though. That is really funny. I feel bad, but Mr. Denon, I'm sorry, but you see there was lightning in Brisbane. Well, I'm fine. It's just, what are we going to talk about? I received Reece Walsh's eyes. You received Nathan Cleary's chin. I would not take that deal. I should have upvoted that. That was that deserved an upvote. I write it on my phone. Adam Hills, that's the name of the comedian that I couldn't think of yesterday. The man is verifiably howling with hilarity. I am howling with hilarity. Oh. Australia when England win? I don't really get this. Meh. The Leaguie after Dom Young screams, "Get that freak away from me" after they meet. Yes. Oh yes. Oh man, I'm not over the fact that he's not a Sydney Rooster anymore, man. I'm actually not. Me watching the League's live streams of the Ashes at 12 in the morning. That's okay. That's got to be Rex. That's got to be Rex. My God, we're seeing highlights of the Ashes again. Again. Are you serious? I'm just having fun writing things on my phone. Weather. I'm gonna stop you right there. True. True. Show. You see what I'm writing in a second. This is you guys. That's actually what you guys are like. That's literally what you sound like. You just like show game, please. Reece Walsh telling people toilet water is not water. Liar. I only recently watched this movie. It's incredible how many memes came from the prequel movies. Like, actually insane. But yeah, I'd never seen it before. They'll be back on the field in 9 minutes. We will restart in 19 minutes. I mean, at least we have a time. But 19 minutes? That genuinely made me feel uncomfortable. I was 15 out of 25. That's below average, so I said I'd rage quit. I won't rage quit. This was very good. This was, I think, my favorite. There were a lot of good ones, though. I like how Christian Wolf wears the, I mean, there's got to be a term for it, but it's, you know, the natural dress of Tonga. This has been the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, maybe ever. Nah. Oh, wow. What? Okay. Leaguie. Take soup. Who is the sexiest man alive? Dom Young. Dominic Young. D Young. Hainsey. Bang! Oh, we've had the 5-minute bell. Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay, the field is drained. That's nice. We still got 20 minutes left after this. Whoa! How long have I been streaming for? And I arrived late, dude. I arrived late. I've been going for nearly 3 hours. No wonder. Bro, I mean, I've done 7-hour streams before. Make no mistake, but like, I weren't expecting that today. Australians wrestling for life with snakes and drop bears. The Leaguie explaining why Australian losing is good. Not relevant. No relevance. Down vote, bro. Down vote. You realise England have to battle with their own cuisine. Like, that's way more deadly. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, that's just not Leaguie relevant. I've got to give this a Met, because it's just... If you said, like, you know, the rooster or the egg, could have been, you know, per chance, some involvement. But no. Hazy Glaze is crazy. Is he not? Is he not in that conversation? What are they saying is not quite ready? That is true. I should have won with the Latrell meme. It was very funny, actually. That's true. I'm surprised I didn't do that one. When I couldn't get in the last game, well, yes, but actually no. Gotta give it a meh. I don't think the meme fits. I don't think it fits. Will you show the comedy? Yes, Dean, I will. Yes, Dean, I will. The Leaguie cast, Leaguie games. Factual. Leaguie cast still exists. Oh, I think I just cut again. There we go, we're good. Good work, Ollie. Expert Ollie. Leaguie, when his favourite fixture in League gets cancelled due to a little rain. I'm hiding it well. I think I'm hiding it well, but there is an anger bubbling inside. Not only that, but the fact that, unfortunately, it's not been anywhere near as competitive as I had hoped. So it's been ruined on multiple fronts. We need a quick Tonga try when they come out. Braden Trindle not looking like an athlete, explaining his job to non-NRL fans that don't believe him. That's good enough. That's good enough for an upvote. You've repurposed the meme. But it is true, that man does not look like an NRL player whatsoever. The news is talking about some guy preparing for the Ashes in cricket. Did they copy rugby league or something? Yes, exactly. Exactly, Commissioner Manu. Is that a genuine question or a joke? Just checking. Leaguie, when he's training for charity match normally, when he finds out Tom Young is playing. Fact. Very true. Oh boy. Now this is one, like, is that not the greatest meme you've ever seen in your life? See, the thing is with me, like, no one's laughing at this because you've already laughed at it already. So, you gotta upvote it. You gotta upvote it for that laugh that you had initially. Someone send that to Hainsey. The Leaguie, when a question about Dominic Young comes up in his interviewing test. I swear, if it comes up in my equity and trust law exam in a couple of weeks, bro, I'm getting ads that I've never seen before. Like, never seen before. Me explain to my kids how Dom Young flexes his house. Bro, look at them fish. It's just all Dominic Young stuff now. Yes, the game does start in 12 minutes. It does. Oh my god, there's a lot of memes. Me when Leaguie has stream and there's nothing to do. That's when I actually get on with my day. So, okay, I'm going to disappear just for a sec. The memes will keep playing, but I need to tell my loved ones what's going on. Wow, that was good timing. That was the last meme? Damn, I might be a professional streamer. I should do this as a job. Where did I finish? 12! That's fine. Acceptable, just about. Close enough. Ah. Oh. What was with the screaming? Was there screaming? What? I'm sorry, yes, I did miss some memes. Okay, I saw that one. Saw that one. Saw that one. Saw that one. So I missed all the bad ones. That's a good one. Okay, sorry. Oh. How much time have we got? We got 7 minutes. I'm gonna call it there because 7 minutes is not enough time to get through the rest of the memes. Bang. I will leave the thing going for you guys if you want to participate. But I'll get back to actually talking to myself or to you guys. I haven't got a chance yet, and this is very sad, to use the Tonga soundbite, which is this. Bro, it goes so hard, and they just haven't put any points on the board. So, damn. You see any ghosts? I did not see any ghosts. Oh, I'm dropping frames all of a sudden. I shouldn't be. How many Dom Youngs would it take to screw in a light bulb? There's a joke in there. There's a joke in there. The real question is, how do I become a light bulb? Yes. Is that man wearing garlic? Is that garlic? That would smell outstanding. Actually, I don't think it was garlic. I think that was more likely to be wood. Bruh, meme game over. I've got my magnum opus waiting. I mean, it's not over. I just... Tell me which one yours is, Mr. Magnum Opus, and I'll put it on screen when it comes. There's only 12 people that are left, so it's not that bad. Lorenzo says Tonga is out. I mean, I can see them walking towards the exit now. Only one, because there's only one Dom Young. That is true. There is only one Dom Young. Except for Dominic Young, D Young, and Hainsey. Expert Ollie says, Leaguie, this is taking too long. I want to stay, but I have a life. I need to go eat dinner. And I also want to watch the Leaguies. When is that on? It's on after this stream. Whenever this stream ends. So... It looks like it's raining inside the Samoa changing room. Yeah, the Leaguies will be on after this stream, but I don't know when this stream will end. Don't go now, Ollie. I mean, play is restarting in 5 minutes. I am muted. Damn. That's never happened before. That's a lie. It definitely has. What I said was, this would have been a great time to watch the Sea Vital. Would have been a great time. Yo, Oasis reference in the commentary. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna throw it back to you. And that got Manuka subscribing. Sorry, Maunga. Subscribing. Following. This has been an awful stream, but also a brilliant stream at the same time. And, like, that's very possible. Those two things can absolutely coexist, so... Clip it. Clip Leaguie seeing Wonderwall. Oh. I'll do the rest of the stream like this. Just so you guys have to look at the beautiful old Roosters logo. 964 followers, pretty good. It's been mental over on Twitch all stream long. I don't know what it is specifically. A lot of people definitely came thinking I was going to show the game, but anyway. Viewers are dropping since players came back on the field. That is actually very funny. What the hell? Well, maybe a lot of people went over to YouTube during the lightning delay. And now are back. So. El Hapro? Ah, no, I think you're wrong. Okay, fine. I'll put a different one on. Nelson signed for Para? Really? Facts? True? Is? Potentially? Perchance? Nelson Asofa Solomona? News? Well, it does say the Eels are looking to add him in. Still a Raiders fan you are? I'm not a Raiders fan. I'm a Roosters fan. I like the Raiders a lot, but I'm a Roosters fan. It's rumored. Okay, well, that's... We can't say the Eels have just signed Nelson Asofa Solomona. Rumored. If you are... I should say this. If you are new on YouTube, because 58 people are watching, we're trying to hit 10k by the end of the year. Would be massively appreciated if you could subscribe. I've had a lot of Twitch subscriptions for our followers today, so... Expert Ollie says, Leg, you used to have hundreds of viewers on Twitch, now like 19. Twitch did used to pop off a lot more, but I think the fact that I then started doing gaming content on Twitch made it a bit less popping off. But also, like, I don't really care that much about the viewer count on Twitch. I know there's literally 20 people watching me say this on Twitch right now, and I'm not saying I don't care about you specifically. I don't distinguish between Twitch viewers and YouTube viewers, is what I mean. I'm glad to have those viewers. But, like, streaming on Twitch is no additional cost to me, even though I am a YouTuber. Are you going to live stream the rest of the game? I'm not going to show the rest of the game, if that's what you're asking. But, yes, I'm going to do my usual watch along, as in alongside. Watching alongside. Mini Egg came in before with a big thing of juice, saying the Red Yoshi team, Tonga I guess, needs juice. You've got an adorable child. Like just the things that little boy does. Why are they the Red Yoshi team? Yoshi's green. Why do they need juice? I've got so many questions. I need answers. I hope you know, I'm not just, these aren't rhetorical. I need Mini Egg to answer what made him think that Tonga need the juice. Rooster fan says, what's the Leaguies? Where do I watch it? My Discord. If you don't have the link to my Discord, it's on my YouTube page. You can go to the links. It's a community voted award ceremony. Your thoughts on Seven snapping the exclusive rights to the League World Cup? I'm excited about it because it might mean that I can get a job with them. We are a go again. Is my timer gonna work? My timer's just like frozen. It's not even correct. Oh, there we go. Good, it's working now. Kick from Luai. My God, it was the last hour a fever dream. Was it just a fever dream? Was it real? It's so weird to see these guys out there playing. These are dudes that the guys that we see in the sheds. These aren't rugby league players. These are the shed dwellers. Ricky says, I love your stream so much. Thank you, my friend. That comment, I don't think you actually realize what it means at this specific moment where I'm mentally so fried. It's been such a crazy day and I've still got so much to do for the rest of the day. But that was an hour of filler. That was an hour of filler. That's hard. I don't have press conferences to show, so... Imagine there's another Thunder warning. I'd actually quit rugby league. I'd genuinely quit rugby league. Oh, over the sideline there. 4 pass. In fact, it was from Tonga. That is the opposite to the start that they needed. The complete opposite. MVP says, yeah, well, Seven don't really have anyone with an RL background apart from Shane Webke. As I say, could be a case of potentially needing to get a sideline reporter or two. Cheeky little talking about interchanges. Talking about boys and girls. There's been a thunder warning. Calm yourselves. It's only going to be 2 hours. Alright? Chill. That's what I could do. So, Shed Dwellers is so real. It is. Let's see what Terrell May can do. He just got Tet May on the back of his shirt, as opposed to Tai May and Tat May. Alright, Tuivasa-Sheck. Oh, steps back inside, but can't get away from Robert Toya. One more try for Samoa wins this, and they've got 3 tackles left here inside Tonga's 20. Junior Bolo to find Payne Haas. They've got Haas and May on the field together. Finally. They need juice. Alright, Roger. Back towards the other side now. Luai with the ball. They're shifting it out to the right. Luai holds it up. Beautiful. Talangi's in space. Going for the corner. Bang. Game. There's going to be a lot of talk about the sort of in the sheds, the body language. I think Samoa were just up and about. So much more so. I'm going to make a note of that. What a weird game. Samoa looked so much more up and about in the sheds during break. Were warming up while Tonga were sitting down. Then they score immediately after break. So true. Couldn't have said it better myself. What happened to Tonga? It's a good question. I did feel that Samoa would win this. I did not think it would happen by this extent, this scale. Damn. MVP says, I reckon they'll snap up some people from the independent space. Mason, Horro, Kemp. Yeah, I wonder. I think it might be a problem for Denon because he's got sponsorships, but I don't know, the terms of that. But yeah, that's the thing with that level of independent content creation. They're independent, but they do have sponsorships by, say, like KO, for example, on the Bloke podcast. Rosie, baby, thank you for following. Hopefully, in a year's time, I could be bigger. Hopefully. And as much as I'd love to have a sponsorship from KO or something, I don't think that will be the case. From the sideline, Talangi hits it. He hits it, he's got it! 22. This is turning into quite the shellacking. That conversion was brought to you by Leaguie Games, my second channel. Crazy. Egg says, this kid has legitimately set up his Booster Juice cup on the soundbar. Oh no, you're going to have to maybe get that juice off that soundbar. Jeez. Fair point with Kemp, but the good news is all the RLWC games will be free. Yes, that is very good. That's a great move for Rugby League, basically. And it's good to have, on top of all that, another major network bidding for Rugby League rights. Oh, knocked back there by Samoa. Yes, knocked back by Samoa twice. To'o with the ball. So they went short with 16 and a half minutes to go, which, to be honest, at this point, you need to do. You're 22 points down. All good, Ollie. See you later. Reverse it. I've never understood the double zeros on the scoreboard. Way to rub it in. Fair. For me, it's for a graphical reason. Because if it were to just be 1-0... let me show you. With Fox, it's easier. But if it were to be 1-0, that's just unbalanced. That doesn't look good at all. And so I could put it in the middle, but then it means that it gives me another thing to do when I'm changing the scoreline. And I only have like 5 seconds in which to change it. So I'll keep it like that. Thoughts on YouTuber Wendigoon? Isn't he like kind of wholesome? That's all I know about him. Terrible name. Absolutely awful name. I would change my name if I was that. Knocked back there by Tonga. Is that going to be... Yeah, it'll be a dropout, surely. Unless it's called Knock on Samoa. Yeah, they'll go drop out first. They always do. I reckon 7 might snap up Hello Sport to do similar stuff like they did with 9 and 100% footy. That would be very good, actually. That would be great work. Again, though, depends what their contract is with 9. But anyway. Does Samoa has a stadium? Say Tongan Hola. Not that I know of. Not one that would be anywhere near big enough to host something like this. No. So Tonga goes short side. Egg says 7 have fumbled the AFL broadcast. I wouldn't know. So that's actually quite interesting to see. This game is done as far as I'm concerned, but it would be a real dagger in the hearts of Tonga if Samoa score here. Xander says the scoreboard without the 00 triggers my non-existent OCD. I'm sorry to hear that. Nene! Oh, jeez, it's going to get close to the line there. The Tongan defensive line is not there. Okay, now they're in position. May with it. Pass to Polo. Pass to Haas. He's got space. Bang. The 3 front rowers combined. May to Polo to Haas. Look how much Terrell loves it. Samoa time, baby. It's their season. Samoa season. 26 points to 0. This game was even. It was even to start with. What the hell? What the actual hell? Even when Samoa scored the first 2 tries, I was like, that's what I expected. Tonga will come back at the end of this game. Newsflash, Tonga ain't come back at the end of this game, bro. May to Paulo to Haas. Love that. The 3 front rowers combine for Haas try. Ball playing from Polo. Exceptional. Wow. Stop, they're already dead. It is like that Simpsons meme. It is. This is shocking. This is actually shocking. I think we could look back on this in a couple of years' time. Like, there's a fixture in 2023. New Zealand beat Samoa 50-0. We look at that now and we're like, what the hell? How did that happen? I think this could be one of those where in 2027 we're looking back at this and we're like, how the hell did Samoa beat Tonga? 30? 40? 2 more converted tries is not beyond Samoa. This could be 40. Insane. Kick here from Blaze Talangi. Bosh. 28-0. Did they get 2 more converted tries? Bro, if Tonga concede 50, they can't win the premiership. Like, that's not out of the realms of possibility here. MVP says, I fear Tonga will be relegated to the bowl. I don't think so. On paper, they are still substantially better than Fiji and PNG. But this isn't great. Bigger score gap than Ashes. Wow. That's true. What? That's insane. What the hell? I mean, yeah, they've done it without Stefano, which is a big loss. But, like, what? I would not have thought that at all. For this to be the biggest gap, is it bigger than? It's bigger than Fiji. Sorry, the PNG and Cook Islands. I think it might be. PNG Cook Islands was, yeah, it was 12 points. This is miles bigger. I would have had PNG Cook Islands as the biggest gap, then the Ashes, then this to be like a tight game. Damn. Game against Kiwis helped Samoa. Tongan players haven't played in a month. That's a case that I made on the Bloke podcast last week, and I'll make it tomorrow as well. I don't see how you fix that. In fact, you can't without fundamentally changing the tournament structure. But it is a major downside of this, because Tonga have not had a chance to blow out the cobwebs. They'll be better next week, but then again, this gap is not down to a team being a little bit rusty, like at all. Let's relegate Leaguie to a kick streamer. Never. They're owned by Steak. I wouldn't do it. Leaguie, you're hotter than Dom Young? Not right now. Look at what my hair's doing. Jesus Christ, what is that? Much better. Alright, halfway through the set here, although it's not like it freaking matters. Tonga up over the 20. Do you make changes? Do you put maybe Kohler to fullback? I wouldn't. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe Tupou ball playing front row? Perchance. Katoa, there's numbers out there. Gives it to other Katoa, who finds third Katoa. Touched by Samoa. Katoa to Katoa. MVP says you've got to give it to Samoa and how fat or how far they've come. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Samoa made finals in RLWC in 2017. I don't know, actually. I don't remember that. NRLVich says I put Nyongi at fullback and what, Lehigh 5'8"? I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, I can't. They don't have World Cup on NRL.com anymore, so I can't see. Okay, well, look, they've got an opportunity here, to be fair. Tonga, they're on the second here. 35 metres out from Tonga's line. Ball playing here. Adam Fanua-Blake finds Siwa Wong, runs himself. He's up to 30 out. Third's on the Australian team, and how many kickers? What do you mean, how many kickers? They've got a lot of good kickers in Cleary and Walsh and such. Katoa through to Katoa. Katoa will play it on the 40-metre line. That's pretty much what I said. Has he knocked it on? No, Halasima has not locked. Yes, he has. Bro, look at the celebration there for Junior Polo. Jesus. They're winning 28-0. Samoa winning 28-0. Force an error with 10 to go. Polo screaming with celebration. What a leader. What a leader, man. There was so Luke Keary actually said back in the day that he wanted to play with Lottie to Keary, and they do like an interchange of passing, so it would be Keary to Keary back to Keary. Or other way around, actually. You could go to Keary back to Keary. But I don't think that ever happened. Maybe when he was at South, maybe that could have got the end of Lottie Takiri's career. I don't know. There's a Philippines volcano that erupted today. Jesus, well, there's a Samoan side that erupted today, let me tell you. Hello, Siup. Looks like you're going to have to be spamming Samoa W in the chat, brother. C Fanta says, have you heard about how sick Sev and Matt got the other day? I don't know who Sev and Matt are. See up, you said if Samoa win, you have to spam W Samoa in chat. And if Tonga win, I have to do a silly dance. Well, Tonga catch it. Oh dear. Was he into touch? He wasn't into touch. And Samoa got the ball. No, he was into touch. He was into touch. Jesus, yeah, that was a nightmare for Daniel Tupou. To be fair, actually, he should have let it bounce. He should have let it bounce. In hindsight. Otherwise says, our ball, our ball. Exposing Legman Hater says, big stream view today, Leg. That's strange for a delayed game. I mean, it's a big game. It's a big game. But yeah, 4,706. I actually did not clock to me that 81 people are here on YouTube and 36 on Twitch. That's insane. That's a lot more than I would normally get. Hopefully you'll hang around for next week as well. PNG playing Fiji, which will be a great game. And this Tongan side getting a chance at redemption against New Zealand. NRL Vid says this whole game's been a nightmare to Daniel Tupou. I choose to reject that reality and replace it with my own, where Daniel Tupou is the greatest winger to walk the earth. Luai with the ball in his hands, the number 7, gives it out to Dean Mariner, tackled by Toya, does find the ground. Now Sione Katoa wraps him up. 3 more to go still. This could get to 34 here, I think, quite comfortably. Molo, the underrated one of their forwards. After this game, do you think Tonga will beat New Zealand? No, but they can. They can. Look how much better Samoa were this week compared to last week. So, yeah. Talangi gives it out to... oh no, how have they bombed that? Gave it out to Tonga. Tonga could have run himself. Instead he gave it to Talangi. Bro, Isaac Tonga, run yourself, brother. Run yourself. That was a terrible pass as well. But once Isaac Tonga got this ball, bang, he's got space in front of him. Awful pass. Awful pass. I'm glad that they didn't score, but anyway. Damn.
He's trying.
But you didn't hear it from me. You didn't hear it from me.
On the verge of mucking it up again.
On the verge of mucking it up again. Should have been more selfish. I agree. And hindsight hero, of course, like, you know, we get to see a more clear view of exactly what's going on. But, bro, I don't think Tupou is stopping Tonga from there. Iongi gives it across to Fanua-Blake. Now Kalfusi. Nothing doing. Isn't Oregon Kalfusi? Surely Oregon Kalfusi is... Oh no, he's Samoan. Oregon Kalfusi. I would have thought that surely that there'd be some Tongan lineage there. Oh, Tongan and Samoan descent, but he's played for Samoa. But yeah, he wouldn't make the side now. He didn't say mucking. He did say mucking. He did say mucking. But anyway. Leaguie, have you seen the logo history about Canberra Raiders and Brisbane Broncos 259? No, I don't know what you mean. Still the last here for Tonga. Opoati gives it to Wong. Now for Iongi. Puts a kick in behind. Katoa will be the man to chase it. Sione. But To'a's got that covered easy. Inside 6 minutes left to go. Siop says, oh man, I thought you'd forget. Bro, I'm gonna mine like a steel trap, brother. Mine like a steel trap. You better be spamming that W Samoa because I would have done that dance. Dean, a lot of people thought it was not mucking, but it was mucking. There's no way he would have said the other one. Sorry, Siop. Sorry. I don't make the rules, you make the rules. They're singing again. Do the Samoan fans sing, or is this still the Tongans? Hello, Oric. How you going? Luai will kick in on the last. 5 minutes left to go. Lehigh Hopoate's got the ball. 28-0. 28 zilch. 28 ducat. A bigger margin than the Ashes. It was 16-0 when the break happened. Like, that was... Tonga's still in it. 16-0, 20 to go. Tonga's still in it. And then, bang. Samoa go bosh out of the break, and the game's well beyond reach. Kola with the ball in his hands. Will he get an offload away? He'll try to, and he knocks it on. Now Tonga's got it. Pins the ears back. Will he get an offload away? He won't, but Samoa are 20 meters out. Please play audio of the game. I cannot. Radman NZ, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that, brother. We're trying to hit 10k by the end of the year, so that is hugely appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Mariner steps away from a couple. Oh, he was my tip for a try scorer. Unfortunately, he didn't get one there. On the 0 there. The ball play, Harris Savita's through. Insane. That's mental, bro. What the hell? 32 points to 0? That's not legal. It's actually Article 57A of the Constitution says that a match between Tonga and Samoa shall not be this uneven. Siop says, I regret this deal. Unfortunately, brother, I'm holding you to it. I can't believe that, dude. Beautiful ball playing from Molo, by the way. Beautiful ball playing. Iwelu finds Molo, bang! Right through the middle. I wanted Barrett to score, but anyway, that's alright. On a rough day for Fetu Samoa, To'a Samoa are banging in it. Jesus. That genuinely seagulls. That does genuinely seagulls. Damn. Do they hit 40? I mean, it's unlikely, but it's possible. Please reconsider. Do I show mercy? You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up a poll. Do I show mercy to Siop? I'll let the people decide. Talangi converts it. 34. Have they just... Has Voss just said that they can't miss the grand final? Can't... What? Oh, right. Yeah, actually, that's true. Samoa have made the final. That's sick. Bro, I hope Samoa win. 53% of people say yes. That surprises me. But a lot of people... Well, actually, it's just Dean was spamming no. You should say the Samoan greeting, which is... I know what Usos means. I think I know what Kefe means. You know what? If this is, like, rude, it's not my fault. Kefe ma Usos. My Usos. H.I.M. Molo, interesting one. Okay, well, it was off the try assist. Papali'i comes back on. It's 50-50 right now. 50-50. Do I show mercy? For the people on Twitch, I just put it up as a YouTube poll. Usos means brother. I think it does. Yes, I just don't know what Kefe means. But anyway. Ollie actually looked at the Constitution. I got baited? Oh no. I actually got baited? Damn. What does it mean? Okay. Ding ding. 6 again for Tonga, and another 6 again there. Will they actually get a try? Elias Katoa for the line. Doesn't get there. Doesn't get there. It's close. Played here. Havili. Will they get one last try? England style. Consolation. They've got numbers there. Kola, he's through. Bang. I get to play the soundbite. That's big. That Andrew Ross is raising a good point. That lowers the margin by which they need to beat New Zealand by. It does. It does. Oh no, Kefe does not mean something nice. See, I like being wholesome, okay? I like being wholesome. And people do this to me. It's so rude. So rude. Anyway, it is what it is. I gave my legal my legal disclaimer at the start. Terrell May Masterclass? Of course, brother. Of course, yeah. Leaguie, can you show those two rhythms don't work together, please? I don't know what that means, George. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that. Okay. We have had 26 votes so far. 46% of people say show mercy to Siop. Up the milk, does it really? That's a word that I've heard before, so like that's insane. Maui Kai Gatherers, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Wait, this is insane. What an insane day for Twitch, by the way. Who do you think will win, they say? I mean, there's 1 minute left to go. The margin is 28 points. If you mean the whole Pacific Championships, Samoa would be cool. That's what Google says? Wow, okay, that's insane. Payne Haas is loving it. He's loving it. MVP says, I tried baiting Flaxseat like I baited you, but I forgot he's a Panthers fan. Right, so does he actually know? Thank you, Reckless Ollie. That makes a lot of sense. To play the anthem. Of course, I will do that. One minute to go. My God, my brain is totally fried. Totally fried. I think we've accepted that I got baited to some level. Though I did say, if this means something rude, I'm sorry. Alrighty. 30 seconds left to go. I have a feeling Samoa are going to win it from here. I think it's going to be a tight victory. But with only 25 seconds left, I'm not confident Tonga have enough time to score 28 points. Not confident. Smart guy, I am doing the leaguies, yes. We just got to start, like, very soon. 13, 12, 11, 10. We're ticking it down. We're ticking it down. Last try wins, maybe. Last try wins again. AFB with the ball in his hands. 1 second left. We'll find Isaiah Katoa. We'll kick for himself. We'll tap it back. Daniel Tupou's got it. Hell yes. Passes back to Vaimanga. Halasima. Who went to put a kick in. Doesn't put a kick in. Bang. Jesus. What a victory for To'a Samoa, man. That's incredible. What a bizarre game. What a memorable game. What an effort from the likes of Jerome Luai. Mental. The big boys. Haas. Terrell May when he came on at 16-0 up. There was 20 minutes left to go. Transformed it. Huge. I hope you all hang out here for next week. Tonga versus New Zealand. PNG versus Fiji. That'll be a lot of fun. As well as the Ashes, which I will continue to stream next week. But anyways, I will leave it there. If you are part of the Discord, head over there now. And we're going to do a little cheeky award ceremony. But without further ado, I will talk to you all later. Bye.